Hello, Mother Nature. Hi. Ninja, sir. I like your little videos there. They be cute. They be cute. And to think, I thought you were a troll. Not like a bad troll, but like, you know, a troll that don't tell him when. Hey, Letitia. Yeah, you girl, I thought you were like a troll pig until I seen your video. And I'm like, oh. Say. Listen, I've been going, because I went live twice. I know you're not a troll. Well, I know now you're not a troll. I didn't think you were like a mean troll back then, you know what I mean? But anyway, I've been going, I went live twice so far. Both times were late. Yeah. So I figured I'd go live a little early today. This will forever be mine. It's my fucking song though. Go dogs. Simple. You know what I thought about today when I was in the grocery store randomly as fuck? I said, you know what? One day Simple's about to get me beat up. Like, I really believe that. She gonna one day just get me beat up. What'd you do? Girl, you didn't do shit. You ain't do shit, bitch. Not a damn thing other than be you. And motherfuckers cannot stand it. I love it. So I'm all for it. Don't worry. I will wear that black eye with a motherfucking smile itch. I will name that bitch, alright? What happened to you, Simple? Simple. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, no, I know Mother Nature. I know. She's been a follower of mine for a long time. I know that. I never put a face or a name, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever, until I started seeing her videos recently. Hell, to be honest, we used to probably be in boxes together, and it just been so long, I don't know. Simple, you know you a damn lie. You be right here with me like, come on, bitch. Who want to come first? That's why I just gotta say I appreciate the ones who been here, who love me. Like, for real, not none of that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? That all of a sudden I'm gonna have an issue with you type shit for no reason, just because your creator is in their motherfucking feelers. Although I'm not gonna lie, like, where the hell y'all, what are y'all doing? Everybody knows me already. If y'all don't come in the box and or keep the chat rolling and scrolling, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end up getting distracted, bored, and end up getting off. I say it all the time. Because you know what? Listen, I'm gonna start feeling like y'all motherfuckers just don't want to be seen in the boxes and or the chats because you scared, bitch. I'm going into hiding these dang dolls. What dolls? Like Annabelle dolls. Bitch, fucking finally. I mean, shit. At least you get in the goddamn box and speak your damn mind. Everybody else scared to even be seen as a
Sorry, I was doing some work.
You said what?
So sorry, I was doing something for work.
Oh no, you're good.
What are y'all doing?
Being angels, girl. Being angels to the sky.
How long have you been live?
Don't play with me, bitch. I said I was going live, and then I hit the live button.
I did
Probably
30,
like 5 minutes,
did
not even.
30 minutes, 30 people, 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, girl. You know how it goes, bitch.
Let me just stir up some chaos.
No, you know what? You know what? You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is just how I see it. This is just what I'm gonna say, and I don't care. This is my opinion. I feel like when you go live, okay, motherfuckers are they like they go into your live because it's easy for them to say, "Oh, girl, I wasn't in there. I was only in there listening to see if she said anything about you," right? Because you be addressing shit that you be seeing, getting told, or whatever. Me, I've been more like I've been hey, I'ma just, sit my happy ass right here, right? But yet I just keep on getting motherfucking like, motherfuckers just, bro, what the fuck?
People just do not want us to rest.
Bitch, I know. I was last night just live talking some dumb shit. Girl, it's crazy. Me and Malibu were in here talking about like some dumb shit. Having fuck, girl, we were trying to go down and a new for one, but innocent fucking rabbit hole. We over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, and motherfuckers started talking about us, talking about her being in my body, like weird shit. Motherfuckers, like, who be bitch? When I seen that shit from Snack Wrap, I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is your deal with me? Like, damn, that's what I'm saying. That secret animosity, that secret down low, I don't fuck with you type
Wait, what
shit
did
is
Snapchat
wild to
say?
me. Huh? She
What
was
did
talking,
Snapchat say?
talking shit in that Patreon, girl. I got the screenshot. Talking shit about Malibu and me being live last night. Malibu was in my live, right? Like, isn't this the time that they were talking about something about? Isn't this the time that Smash goes live or some shit? And then it was a dumbass comment like, yeah, they're just stop, Lola, like doing the pregame or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're just bench warmers. Accumulating the coins or some shit. Like, motherfucker, the chat is barely moving. I'm literally begging for a motherfucker to either conversate or bitch, I'm getting off. And you over there, like, shut the fuck up, you troublemaker or troublemaking, stirring up ass bitch. Crazy. Girl, it just irritates me. Irritates the fuck out of me. It does, because it's like, I'm not saying shit. I'm staying in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying out of shit. I'm not addressing shit. None of that. And I listen, Toe Thumper. And then, you know what? It's the audacity. Toe Thumper, Snarkle Doodle, you are not coming in here, girl. Now, I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. At all. At all. I made my mind up. I'm good. I'm good. I'm blocking all you bitches.
Wait, Howard Stern came in here?
Bitch, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Which is crazy, because I could have swore I blocked the bitch.
Well, I said if you and I go live in the middle of the afternoon, it's a whole new tune.
Like, damn, I ain't trying to be funny, but for real, like, I'm cool. I'm good. That's not the type of shit I want to deal with on this app. It just ain't. So you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers say, I've asked you to leave me alone. Well, bitch, this is me leaving you the fuck alone. I'm blocking all you bitches. Girl, Skittles was in here last night. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Girl, Missy came in here. I'm like, what the shit?
Excuse you?
Girl, I said, what in the motherfucking toe balls is going on in this bitch? Like, listen.
The one day I decide not to feel good and just sleep all afternoon, evening. What?
Girl. No, girl, Missy from Slot.
I know.
I was answering
Excuse me,
Simple.
what?
Simple, come up here, Simple. Just because you get in boxes, you hold your own live. So, listen, just get in the box, girl, and had a conversation. Conversate with us. Jump in the conversation. Because, yes, bitch. Yes. And then a girl, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh God, I
To be
cannot
honest,
do
nobody
that.
cared about Missy until Slot got caught up, and nobody's going to care about her until Slot gets a sentence. That's just all there is to it.
I don't know what the hell. You know what? Honestly, I would say I don't know what the hell. But if you go look on Reddit, Spill was on fucking point. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When motherfuckers do shit and cross a line that people should not be ever crossing, and then they come back, like there's just some shit I can't let go. Like I can't. No, I don't give a fuck about a sorry. I don't give a. I ain't. Nope. Nope. I ain't sorry for a mother. Hell no. Especially when I don't do shit to cross the. No. No. So I think that because Jess had apologized to Missy, I'm a. I'm assuming like she thought, hey, if everybody's cool with everybody or whatever, could be cordial in the same space. Like I'm good. Listen, my live is a live that I pay every fucking month by paying my cell phone bill. Okay, I'm not. Nope. Nope. Bring me some new shit. That old shit. Keep it where it's at. Y'all motherfuckers want to act surprised and shit like that. You are the closest motherfuckers around, Slot. Let's talk about it. I don't even want to. Cause fuck. Yeah, she was apologizing to, yes, but I don't know what she apologized for. Cause Jess didn't do a fuck thing wrong to Missy. But hey, that whatever is with them is with them. You know what I'm saying? Um, like the bitch, I've been watching my fucking door, bitch, cause Tara, don't get you no ideas, girl. Don't come over here. I will cuss you the fuck out every time and block that ass on every account. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I'm just rambling and I'm not. Listen, listen. Nope, girl. We need to get on a different side of fucking TikTok. I'm over this.
I've been trying.
Me too, bitch. Have you watched the Summer Jones and Stalker Chronicles?
Yeah, no, that doesn't interest me.
It did me until yesterday. Somebody came in the box and said it was scripted, and I was like, "Well, damn, Jim."
Oh. Just me and my old true crime.
Oh yeah, I can't do the true crime shit. Uh.
Is everybody going to pretend like they're busy Saturday afternoon?
Girl, this is what it
Nobody's
been.
around.
This is what it been. This is what it. I promise you.
So what? I got to set my timer for 7 p.m. for everybody to be here. Hey, Bamboozled. I think it's weird. Perfect. Perfect. Hey. How about let me just put out the presence of what's going to happen to this evening. Okay?
What's gonna happen?
What's going to happen? I'm going to go live on my own account. I'm going to call out a few trifling hoes and their supporters.
Wait, who you calling out?
You and I were just in the DMs about them.
Hold on, cause now I'm looking at the DMs, bitch. I done already forgot.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, yes, later this evening, it was 3:30, probably like 7. I'm going to go live. I'm going to hold Mayor to the 3 for 4. If I give all my cats an egg, which one's going to destroy it, which one is not. And then after that, I'm just going to just roll into the bullshit I've been seeing.
Okay, hold on. I gotta show y'all.
Ugh. What do you want,
I,
Malibu?
I did it.
Her bangs, girl.
Put me in the big
You
box.
got bangs.
I did.
I ain't got no support of me either, Pissy. We once upon a time we used to be so, I ain't
Huh?
got.
I said I like Malibu's bangs.
She won't put me in the big box. Nobody
Oh
can see
shit,
me.
my bad, my bad. Hey now,
Hey now.
girl. Yeah, you really do look like Velma. I can see it.
Sure. Yep. Yep. There it is.
It's cute though, girl. I
Thank
don't know. I
you.
just think bangs are like they're a lot of maintenance. They grow too quick.
Listen, my hair is a lot of maintenance because it's thick. And it's actually easier for me to have bangs and have the straight look than the layered look. It's a little asymmetrical. Okay. I just thought I sent y'all a picture.
Girl, listen. I tried a bob one time on my head, and Miss Ma'am, I looked like what the fuck happened to
Thank you,
you?
everybody.
She said Scooby Doo. Oh, I meant she
Scooby
meant
Doo.
Andrew. That H1M
Scooby Dooby
gets
Doo.
me.
Okay, I'm sorry to Regina. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're Pulp Fiction. Yes, bitch. Yes.
What?
Was that in
Yeah,
Pulp
I think
Fiction?
I've gotten that before. Okay, Regina, what's going on? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your announcement.
Girl, I'm confused because listen.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, are you talking about the clips from Ballhead's what you call profile? Retina?
Girl, you are the only person I sent them to.
Yeah, I know. Are you talking about that?
Like 3 hours ago when we were talking to Sis Nuts. Yes.
Is that who you're talking about calling out? I'm fucking confused, bitch.
Me too. I'm just in the box, just chilling.
Did you not read her comments in the chat while Unknown and I were in the box?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Okay, so then I don't know how you're confused when she came over to your live today saying the things she said.
Today, that was yesterday.
Last night.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and once again, I all you gotta do is replay my damn live. You just gotta replay my live. I think I even mentioned last night. She
She was
said,
just talking about like how she doesn't like the petty drama and she just wishes it would stop and this, that, the other. But when she is on Bree's platform, that is not the same energy she gives. Get offline. Get offline. Call Queen of Blessings. Call Queen. Get offline. Get offline. There's no mutual. There's no nothing.
this is what I'm saying. A lot of people ain't coming in here because they're afraid to. And that's, listen, I might be over speaking by saying afraid, but we're like, a lot of y'all motherfuckers literally like been around us for long enough. And it's like, damn, you be in one space just ready to knock us out. And then you be in the other space like, this is just so hurtful. Like, this just hurts me to see this shit. Like, huh?
No, the only person that is hurt is Katie. Okay, she just had a C-section. Other than that, everybody else is where they sit always, have the same energy, put the same shit out, and Cisness just really rides dick for whoever will give her the most attention daily. I'm not even talking about like at the end of the week. No, I'm talking about daily. If you can stroke her fucking ego and make her be seen, there she is.
Hell, that's what we trying to ask you, sis nuts. What the fuck did we do? That's what I'm curious about. What the heck? What the fuck did I do? I'm really curious. I know we chatted earlier today and I asked the same shit. I said the same shit. It's crazy to me that, you know what I'm saying? Narratives are being spun. I did not hold a bash live last night. I did, or the night before, or whenever the fuck I went live. I'm not saying shit like that is unproving or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's happening in real fucking time. Like, it's crazy. Y'all motherfuckers know. First off, I wasn't around. I was not in the initial fallout. None of that. I woke up the next day fully fucking prepared to watch these lives from the outside. And you know what I'm saying? So that way I wasn't taking one side over the other. All that. Okay, and then yet I'm literally brought up to be compared to. I'm brought up because it's like, well, the Holly this and Holly that, and whatever the case may be. And then when I'm like, bro, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. It is what it is. I'm my name is Bennett. I'm not in it. Motherfuckers still keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Until finally I just say something and then all of a sudden it's, oh my god, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I be looking like, damn, motherfuckers are apologizing so much they forgot what the fuck they're apologizing for or ran out of fucking shit to say sorry for. It's crazy. Fucking crazy to me.
I mean, we already know how this app works.
I don't give a fuck
Um,
how the app works. Right is right, wrong is wrong. To put out there and then make it seem like shit went this way or that way is a motherfucking crazy fucking, that's crazy work. To even make it look like
You don't have to worry.
motherfuckers were
Cisness will never put herself in a predicament like Gloria did, right? To put something out on screen and then be called to a live and then go attend the live to be held accountable, and she would expect not a single motherfucker on this app to defend her ever.
Girl, it is more than just cis nuts though. Gloria and fucking
Louder than others.
oh, I get that. I get that. 100%. I get that. But that's even like what I said about what is it? I think it's weirder and fucking
thank you, Katie.
Gloria.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Beans.
What did you say?
What did I say? What are you talking about? Me? Girl, you keep talking and then muting.
Hi, Crystal.
It's sis, sis, that is crazy that you would say something like that. First and foremost, I'm not saying that you were talking about anybody or nothing like that. That's not even what Retina's saying at all. At all. It's the energy. The energy is
Oh, thank
completely
you.
different. When motherfuckers be over here, for one, they'll either sneak in the door and not say nothing because they don't want to be seen in the comments. Nobody's getting in the boxes. Y'all are barely fucking tapping the screen. Just tapping the screen. You know what I'm saying? What do they say? People, the numbers can be high and the support can be low. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Katie, I don't know who invited you, but welcome.
It's HOLLymae.
Oh,
Exactly weirder than, or I think it's weirder. Exactly. That was one false fucking narrative that I think it's weirder than all of a sudden every time Bree, me, Retina fall out or got into it or whatever. I think it's weirder than that, or I think it's weirder goes with Retina and them. No, she dipped on her own for her own. Like, huh?
I can't read that, but that's okay. That's like reading a medicine bottle.
Holly, what'd you just say?
That wasn't me.
About no, about I'm weirder and Retina. What'd you say?
That I'm weirder, that the narrative that's being spun is I'm weirder, or stop going over by Bree, stop fucking with Bree and made videos because you guys fell out over Florida Man. Then it was that this time because you guys fell out over Megan and Smash or whatever.
Well, I'm assuming all those people making accusations don't actually know who is behind It's Weirder.
And which is weirder to me because I thought everybody knew who was behind that.
Mm-mm.
She said, which is weirder.
For real, cause what the fuck? But I don't know. Maybe I just pay attention, and that's crazy too. Maybe I just pay attention to my supporters. I don't fucking know. Hello, hello.
No, it's not exactly a secret. I haven't advertised it, but I am Mare. Mare is me.
Girl, I swear, I promise you. I'm telling you, I feel like all of us knew. Maybe not everybody in the chat and
I mean,
shit.
I know Katie knew. I know Cheryl knew. Unknown knows. You guys knew. Sarah knew. Justice knows. I mean, I've been talking about my cancer and my treatments and everything on
Uh-huh.
both
I
accounts.
was gonna say I knew not because of anybody told me, but because I watched the way people speak, right? Like I just picked it up.
That's what I'm saying. So to all of a sudden, Gloria's another one. Like, do you know what the fuck Gloria went through? Like, what the fuck? But spinning those narratives, just like the narrative of being invalidated.
See, look, everyone knew. So still, yeah, everyone knew. What? I mean, I haven't advertised it, but I haven't tried to hide it. I just had my main account deactivated for a while for reasons. That's all.
Hey, you didn't have to explain to me because I already knew. I promise you, I feel like, bro, everybody knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds crazy, sounds weird, all the things, yeah. But I promise you, I feel like I felt like everybody knew.
All right, well, I'm making potato soup. I'm gonna hop down, but I'll be in the comments.
All right. Can we get a recap?
Katie, are you home yet?
Yes, I just got home yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah, my girls, oh my god, they're obsessed with her.
Oh, my foot fell asleep. Ooh, my foot done fell asleep. Oh.
Yes, Chris and I did on Tuesday.
Hi, Gloria. I'm glad you're home.
But I won't be sharing any pictures on here, sorry.
Thankfully.
Right. You better not, girl. Listen.
No, I won't. I mean, I've shared it to some of y'all, and y'all that have me on Snapchat. Thank you, Silly.
Every single one of them. I'm making a post before you can even go viral.
Now, Bettina, chill out.
She had a big, healthy baby, 6'7".
When I tell you, that's what the nurse said. She was like 6'7". I was like, get out.
Leave my room
What does 7
immediately.
even mean?
I don't know, but that's how much my baby weighed when she came out.
That's hilarious.
What, Crystal? Why are people yelling at me?
Because, girl, you are not a saint. No, I'm just kidding.
Bitch, I am too. Hi, Connie.
You made potato soup.
HOLLymae, someone's knocking at the door.
Kick him out, Malibu.
Who are they?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
see
not in the
nobody.
position to look. I think it went away.
I was about to say, I didn't see not one person. Hello.
Hey, Bev. So I heard through one of my 5 thruples on the internet that like everybody is apparently going after T, right? T's husband and his past charges.
Can I be honest with you guys?
I just want to know who has anybody heard any of this rumble?
Girl, I intentionally stay away from all that. I don't want no parts of that.
Same, but I have a question.
Oh, girl, I got plenty of questions, but you know what? I don't trust not one motherfucker over there to tell the truth, especially T.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've been on a different side of TikTok, so I don't know what you're talking about.
As long as you come back in 3 months, we'll be okay.
Yeah. Once I get tired of being over there, I just be walking.
Okay, so I'm just curious, right? Of all the Florida Man and Skittle discords there are to exist in the world, and all of the sub discords that him and his people have, right? Until December 2025, not a single motherfucker in any of those discords came across T's husband's record.
Girl, I don't give a fuck.
Again, let me just emphasize the winter of 2025 was the first time anybody had an idea about said record.
Listen, I don't know, but the shit that I've heard through clips and shit, bro. Listen, you know what? There is no motherfucking way, ever, never, ever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what. I don't give a shit. If a grown up hurts a child in any way, bitch, even in the littlest of ways, yeah, there ain't no motherfucking way. Nope. And then to stamp, you know what? I'm just shut up because that's a sick ass situation. That is a sick ass situation. It's a bogus ass fucking situation to bring to the interwebs. All like for real, for real. I mean, in a way, I feel like, yeah, people should know. They should definitely know. So that way they can say if they want to be open with you about their lives and their you know what I'm saying? Like, you should give people that opportunity to make their own choice. But at the same time, didn't T just call the victim on the phone? Y'all don't know if they speak every day or speak every other day, or you know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's misinformation.
Well,
She actually, what she said is they used to work together, and they had a conversation while at work. So
that's a lie.
I'm just
That's a lie. That's a whole ass lie. Oh, you know why? You know why I say that? Because her story that I heard out of her mouth was that she called her. She asked her herself.
I see. I heard her say something different. I
Her
heard her
girl, her
say she had
story
a
has changed.
conversation.
Her
I
story
listen.
has changed.
I don't get. I'm not getting involved. I haven't listened to a lot of it. I've listened to some of it because listen, it's not my story to tell. I'm not friends with T. I don't have anything ill will against T. Right, so I've just stayed out of it. But what I do know is nobody comes onto this fucking app and tells the truth, right? On certain sides, so it's hard to believe. You don't know who to believe. Like, do
I
you
don't
believe
give a
what's
fuck.
being?
Listen, I don't care about the details. I see the black and white. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't need to know the details.
I haven't
You know
looked
what
at
I'm
the black and
saying?
white because I don't. I'm not invested like that, so I haven't looked at the.
Neither girl, I'm intentionally trying to stay the fuck away from it. Right, Alex, thank you. Thank you. I don't bitch, thank you. Oh, Alex nailed it on the fucking head. I don't give a fuck about what anybody's saying about shit. I wasn't there. I would never, you know what I'm saying? Like, nope. But
Yeah,
but there is shit. Black and whites don't lie. You all you gotta do, the fucking proof is in the pudding. Okay? You literally just gotta go to the YouTube and rewatch the live. And I promise you, you will hear the different stories and everything coming out the same mouth. Like, what the fuck? Girl, yeah, no, that's why I'm staying clear the fuck away from that situation. So I'm
yeah. I don't.
on mute while y'all talk about it. I'm on my hands and I'm cleared from this one. Go ahead, y'all. My bad, Ratina. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Girl, you've been talking for 5 minutes. No, I'm just curious because all the messages I got in the last like 3 days are like, did you know any of this X, Y, and Z? So you're telling me the man of the hour that has everybody's record, everybody's parental records, everybody's second cousin's records, right? Didn't have this record until a couple days ago to put it on the floor. All of a sudden, a couple days ago, it should be addressed. Not while they were sitting with them, not when Dee and Dora were friends with them. We shouldn't have put it on the floor. We shouldn't have called it out. I'm just curious because, Mister, I have a whole entire Discord of people's information. You could not tell me in December of 2025 was the first inkling you had a fucking idea of this pass. So I'm just curious at this point in time, right? December 2025, bringing that to the forefront, what are you trying to mold on the back end? What are you trying to maneuver? Who are you trying to discredit? Because there's always a rhyme and a reason for the way you work. And you can't tell me since 2024, nobody in your Discord or your Snapchat or your DMs knew anything about this record. Why now?
Okay, I'm gonna drop to the comments because I'm getting like pulling out of the driveway. So I don't want to be driving in a box. But I'll be in the comments.
Oh, so he's also just pointing out plain victims, right? In this case, that makes a whole lot of sense. I don't give a fuck where he got the information from. I'm just curious as to why now in December it's all of a sudden relevant, because you sat with them, you used her platform, you became friends with them to again use their platform, and now all of a sudden something in somebody's past just doesn't sit right with you, so you want to call it out.
Well, to play the devil's advocate, bitch, I think that these charges wouldn't sit well with anybody. Just saying.
None. They shouldn't. But what I'm saying is we cannot sit here and deny that not a single one of those motherfuckers in Florida Man's Discord had no idea about any of these charges until now.
Oh, I don't know. In a way, I want to plead the fifth, but in another way, I feel like somebody fucking knew. I feel like somebody fucking knew. Somebody knew and sat on that shit. And that's wild to me. There is no motherfucking way I would shut the fuck. I would not hold water on that. Oh, if any of you bitches are with a fucking pedo and I find out, I'm outing the fuck out of that. I might not out the details in depth like this, but oh, I'm
No,
definitely.
I would put every charge out there. I'm just curious how the people that do the most investigating, the most background checks, the most into everybody else's past, see nothing until December.
See, and I'm not trying to, like, in my opinion, I do not know this for facts, but in my opinion, hell yeah, Dora knew it.
Of course you do. Where the fuck's Bernadette?
They all
We
was
need to
finna
tell
go with
all,
her
go
husband.
get Bernadette out of the mountains and we'll get a whole tell all. Oh, what do you mean Dora is nowhere to be found?
Yeah, I believe Dora knew. That listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you guys think about it real correctly. How long ago when T used to consistently try to, she's the victim and everything, she didn't do shit wrong and all the things like that, right? How many times did we hear her husband in the background talking shit? And everybody adored him, loved him, thought he was the greatest.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden it's okay. Which again, whoever, if ever, if anybody knew, you should have came out ASAP with that shit.
My bad.
You're bad for what? Oh, you didn't mean to be in the box. Rem and Dora knew. I don't know. I don't think that's something that Rem would hold on to. Rem did not know. Yeah, I just don't see Rem sitting with something like that. But I mean, I don't really know.
I would like to think that Rem would have no idea. But all the shade shit that she's been around, sat with, next to, participated in, it really, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised also.
And you know what? I ain't even trying to be funny, but I think I have Dora blocked, and I'm not unblocking her to ask her. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I don't want. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got. I'm not curious. That curious. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, them charges alone. I don't give a aggravated kidnapping. You got me fucked up. To bring her from somebody's house to somebody's house. A friend. Fuck out of here. What type of house were you fucking abducting her to? You fucking weirdo. See, this is why I want to stay out of it. Because, girl, listen, I will be talking so much shit to T's husband, Auntie, just disrespecting the fuck out of them. I really, with my mouth. Because I got no respect for that shit. At all. None. The story don't even add up. And he sat 9 years. And you gonna tell me he didn't do nothing? The fuck he sitting 9 years for then? That don't make no sense to me.
It's just a P. Diddy house. It's okay.
Got gotta be something because the fuck, girl, 9 years, 9 years, and then try to say the fuck. Listen, I understand that the judicial system is fucked up. I get that. I get that. You know, the justice system is, crazy sometimes. I get that, but I know they not just. And if they are, okay, let's go on that theory. Okay, what statute or whatever it is your husband's name listed in the law book? What book and where is it listed at? Because when shit like that happens and you go to jail, prison, or whatever for years on years, and then you find out like you're not guilty of something, oh yeah, your name's going somewhere in a law book. So which law book? If that's the story you're gonna run with, or if T's gonna run with, then I would like to know.
It's just funny to me that she sat there on her throne trying to cast stones at anybody while her household looked like this. And you know what? I would have been the first person to go to root with her, right? If I had proof or evidence it wasn't true, I'd have been like, now y'all fucked up, just like I would anybody else. But the absolute fact that she sat there on her fucking high throne, which is actually a sunken couch, tried to pass judgment on a single fuck while you are living with this in your home and accepting it, and that is your standard, bitch, sit the fuck down for the next year.
Hi, HOLLymae. Hi, Regina.
Hello, hello.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to clarify. So what T did by saying that Rem and I knew, we had we both did not know, and I can put my life on it. I don't like speaking for other people, but I know Rem. I've known her for a long time, even off this app. And when we would do our group calls, we shared our littles on a FaceTime with her and her husband. If we knew, why the fuck we? There's no way. There's no way.
Listen. I don't know Rem like
But
that.
what she means by that, she's twist. Yeah, he is twisting it because what we did know was about his assault when he was in a bar fight. That's what she told us. So the bitch is sitting there saying that we knew because she did tell us that he was in a bar fight. We didn't know about these other charges that were I think the bar fight was when he was like 19 or something. We didn't know about these until I looked him up. So I just wanted that to be clear because T will say, I swear on my life that
Oh,
that
girl,
Rem knew,
wait
blah,
a
blah,
minute.
blah. And that's not what we know.
Wait a minute. When she brought up that assault and she must have been talking to her husband and she goes, do you remember the name of the person, whatever about that child? And they couldn't even remember. I said, yeah, I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit
Hmm.
because you're going to remember certain motherfucking things and you going to jail or catching a charge over somebody, you're going to remember that. I will remember that. Just in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can't say if Dora knew or not because I don't have proof of that, and it wouldn't be fair for me to just say I think she knew because that could be said about us.
Well, you know what? I'm
Um,
not gonna lie. We're very opinionated over here. Everybody knows that, bitch. What's your opinion? Cause mine is she knew.
my opinion is she knew.
Well,
And that
yeah.
is because I think that I'm trying to put it all together. And I stepped away probably in April or May because of the lies of them telling and lying on me, which I don't do. And then, I started seeing Dora distant herself. She got very closer to T because she didn't have Rem anymore. She didn't have me. So they must have confided, or maybe Dora knew all along. I don't. If she knew all along, that makes it even worse
Girl, Dora is
because
a dirty bitch.
oh
Dora
yeah,
is a
I
dirty
just
bitch.
and for T to know that, and half the people that are very close to her, that share her kids and their grandkids with her and everything is sick. They're both sick individuals. Disgusting. But yeah, I just wanted to come up really quick and just kind of put that out there because she's spinning it.
Oh,
Yes, we
girl,
did
yeah.
know about a bar fight assault charge when he was 19, but don't loop that together that we knew about these things because I would have blasted it from the rooftop the day that I knew it, and that's exactly what I did. The day I found out, I blasted it.
I want to thank you because I was gonna, after you hopped out of here, I was gonna say if Tangled is in a box explaining anything, just know that that's the truth. That that's just how there is. You can put out so many receipts on an account all you want, right? People can only acknowledge what they want, but if you hop in a box and have something to say, people listen.
Yeah,
So thank
that's
you.
true. You're welcome. But
Well,
thank
no,
you for
I'm
letting me
just.
up. I gotta jump down because I'm finishing up dinner. But
No, you're
thank
good.
you for letting me in a box.
You're good. I'm
Oh.
just saying, Dora is a dirty bitch. Dora is a dirty, dirty, dirty dog. Yes, you are, Dora. That shit with Desi, you remember that, Ratina? Oh God, if I could have threw
When
my
she
phone.
catfished her,
No, no, that's when she catfished Bernadette, and then they tried to fucking come at Andrew, and then when we brought up Dora, it was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm talking about the Desi shit. I'm talking about that. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I
they're
don't give
all
a fuck.
dirty.
If somebody texts you and tells you some shit like that, and girl, bye. Girl, the fuck bye. And then we got talked about. Like it flipped on us. I'm like, what the fuck? And then them bitches were quiet. Changed the whole subject. That's why, you know what? No. I don't know how, but I don't, you know what? It is what it is, honestly. But yeah, that whole situation is fucked up. And T knows she's wrong. And that's just like the whole fucking barnyard person that, people were sticking up for him and blaming it on the kid. That's that I look at that the same
Ooh.
way. The barnyard guy. That is a heavy subject, though. I'll tell you that. But yeah. Anyways, what else? Cause listen, um, so I'm just gonna say that. Oh, hold on. I don't know. I see who's in the box. Request. Yeah, the tiny guy house, or the house guy. Yeah, that one. And motherfuckers went around claiming that it was the little girl. How do we know if the little girl wasn't whatever? Like, fuck that. That's a sick fucking twisted individual. Anyways, just so y'all know that whatever you say in these chats is being saved to be used against you in the future. Tasha wasn't even being discussed, but that was posted. Um, I'm gonna just say this very, very, very openly. Um, these screenshots aren't coming from somebody who's trying to stir shit or trying to kick shit up or trying to, make people go back and forth. No, 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 no. No. The screenshots that I get, are definitely more of a motherfuckers playing in the faces of people, or like, damn, why this person feeling this way, or damn, did you do something, did I miss something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, because again, if somebody asks me that question, I'm gonna ask, what the hell would make you think that? So then what do? You know what I'm saying? Send me why they think something, or send me why, like, come on now, come on now. And as far as it's getting real weird around here, nah, you said Bree, you've been saying that for the past how long now? The only shit that is weird is the fact that instead of clearing shit up, you just let shit run, let shit ride.
Bria's not going to clear up a single fuck thing, whether to do with her name or anybody else's. She just wants to see it play out.
Nah,
What do you mean, nah?
she don't want to see. It ain't nothing about seeing played out. Nothing.
No,
Because
because she knows
if
it's
that were the
her.
case,
She feels
wait a
like,
minute, Latina. If that were the case, real shit, then it would be more of a. I'm just not gonna say shit,
but
nothing.
she doesn't. She only says it in
Exactly.
Patreon,
No,
where her
she says shit.
Patreon will pull her up.
She says shit in lives too. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is fucking. If I send you a clip, bitch, you find the live and watch the whole thing, and I promise you, just hear, just fucking listen, okay? Trust and believe me, motherfuckers are apologizing for the bitch. They done ran out of
They're
reasons to
apologizing
apologize.
for being white in her chat,
No,
in her Patreon. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, when, like, drama or chaos, it's just like, she just, like, plays stupid, plays dumb, let you figure it out. But when it comes to that, absolutely she plays dumb.
crazy, crazy.
Sorry,
Like,
Bethany.
I'm just gonna say this. To me, I voiced it to Bree my fucking self. Being mad at somebody and putting a label like that on people, like, that's not cool. That is not cool. I don't want to be around people like that, and I don't want to be around people that are fucking racist. I don't. Not at all. At all. Okay?
Connie, what the fuck do I owe an apology for?
She said, not you, her. No,
Oh,
and
her?
I'm being for real. Like, even the I went to a friend or I went to my friends on the back end and was invalidated. Where the fuck was anybody invalidated?
Nowhere. She keeps claiming all these screenshots, these group chats, so pull it up.
Like, I ain't even trying to be mean at this point in time. I'm just saying, where? Because we just
Pull
literally
it
talked about this
up.
in Snapchat. Me and Bree literally just talked about this. What, 2-3 days ago?
Was
And
I
it's
in
like,
on
bro,
that?
you can't even tell me that you were invalidated because no, Miss Ma'am, you literally went into the Snapchat. You said a sentence about maybe a sentence about Megan, and then you start talking about the comments that Jess was making. I then said some slick shit like, fuck Megan, I don't fuck with that bitch, and then continued to reply to the comment aspect of what Bree was saying. I really truly to this day, I know Jess jumped in and was like, I wasn't meaning it like that, or she was just tired. And then either Katie or Retina, one of you guys fucking joined the conversation for like 2 seconds to again add on to how those comments were making us feel. And then next thing you know, Bree left, then Retina left, then me and Katie wake up like, what the fuck is going on? And then Jess left. And all of a sudden, it's like motherfuckers are running around saying that we invalidated people, you invalidated people, the feelings weren't thought about, motherfuckers don't do this, haven't done. I'm like, what the fuck? And then when I told Bree that, she was like, you know what? You are right. You are right. My bad. Okay, cool, right? Cool and dandy. It ain't got to go no further until it hits the fucking live stream and it's still the same narrative. It was just the two of us. That was a beautiful thing, bitch. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. I'm just like, come on now. You know what? The one thing that I told Sis Nuts today, and that I truly feel, and that I'm standing on 1,000%. When it comes to this Pacific, whatever, fucking fallout, there's not a victim in this fallout at all. At all, nowhere. Not at all. Retina's not a fucking victim. Bree's not a fucking victim. I'm not a fucking victim. Jess ain't no fucking victim. Katie ain't no fucking victim. None of us are victims. It ain't even a misunderstanding. I'm going to tell you what it is for me. For me, it's the fact that it was so easily placed that Retina was a racist. So easily fucking insinuated and made to look a certain way that I'm cool. It ain't no misunderstanding for me. I'm good. Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be cool with anybody who could easily just at a snap of a fucking finger get pissed off and put a label like that on me. Ain't no fucking way. Nope. Nope.
and I really do want to say this to like my hearts and everything, because you and I both know how long you and I unknown have gone back.
Mm-hmm. And she
I
and
think you two have gone back longer than I have.
yep. And that's why I say I was never trying to be rude or minimize my friendship with Bree. But when it comes to unknown,
But
oh
what
yeah, their
I'm
shit's a
saying
different. Their
is the
shit's a
fact that
different.
unknown literally admitted in the live, like she got mad and she said, "Yep, you don't like black women. I think you're a racist." Because her feelings were hurt over what I had said or didn't defend is the fucking wildest and, to me, most dangerous shit ever.
Yep.
Because how do you say you're white as white, like crack an egg ass white friend has never done you dirty, steered you some type of way, said anything that would make you question her, but all of a sudden you get mad at her and she's a racist and she doesn't like black women?
And again, I'm just gonna say,
Excuse me?
wait a minute, because I've said it on the back end, I've said it on the front end, and I'm just gonna say it again. If you watch that live, I promise you, anybody cancel me. Well, I'm already canceled, but you could whatever you got to do, okay? But go back and listen to that live that unknown said that in. Go back and listen to that live, and I promise you, seconds before she fucking said that, Queen of Blessings brought up the court stuff, how she was pissed off that she defended you over there, and basically to find out that you are what you are, whatever. Bree said something else, and then unknown said it. Now listen, unknown does her own thing.
Whoever's
She
friends
thinks
with
for
unknown,
herself
can
and
you just
all the
share
things
this to
like
her right
that.
now?
Can what?
If you are friends with unknown, share this to her.
Let me see if she's still my friend.
That's my question.
No, girl, she took me off. So if anybody's in here friends with her. And that's the crazy thing too. Like I was like, what the? I had nothing to do with the Smash Live, Megan Live, Retina Live, Unknowns Live, Breathe Live. Nothing. I literally was fucking sleeping, and really haven't said too much since about it. Crazy. I did get blamed, and I was knocked the fuck out. Like I was knocked the fuck out. Listen, Jess and Katie could fucking verify for me. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. Katie ain't really been on the app, and she ain't been in no boxes. But Jess has been live in boxes and on the app. It's just crazy. Hello, hello.
Hey, I just feel like there's enough people in here that you need to stop stirring your soup and everybody needs to power tap and get Holly to 100,000 likes. Thank you and bye.
She said, "Stop stirring your soups." I'm thinking, "Oh shit, is she about to call me or call me? Uh, tell me something." Girl, I don't even know. This whole situation just got me side-eyeing motherfuckers just like, huh? You know what's crazy? Can you guys tell me how many times I've been live or Retina's been live in the past 2 weeks? Anybody? Because I can literally look at my account and tell you how many times and what days. Maybe 2 times. Okay. I say that because how many times has Bree or Jess or any of them been live? Anybody gonna answer? A few? Okay. And I say that because every day. Okay. And I say that because how many times does a situation get brought up or talked about or spoke on? I could have swore one of these lives that Bree just held, what, yesterday, the day before, was literally just to address I Think It's Weirder's video. You know what I'm saying? So, in Jess's zero? Oh, for real? Because they were just, wasn't that just Jess's live today with Connie? Because she commented on a video or some shit? So as recently as today, but yet we go live very rarely, very random, very not so much. And because we're speaking on it, we're trying to drag this out or whatever. I don't even know what's going on, but dragging this dead shit is crazy work. Really? So when Bree went live and called out I Think It's Weirder's video for showing whatever the video was showing, did you tell Bree that was crazy work to keep this dead shit going as well? Because I can tell you right now, within the last 2 lives that I fucking held, Bree was only brought up last night because of Snack Rap, because I was correcting Snack Rap, which should have had already been corrected by Bree herself when she realized, oh yeah, you're right. I didn't really come on the back end and have this conversation expressing my feelings about Megan. You're right. I did only say basically not even a fucking sentence about the bitch and then went on about how Jess's comments were making me feel. You should have corrected that and you didn't. I wouldn't have had to yesterday had you did that. So again, no victim, no one else to blame. I'm also going to say this for the ones that go under the demise of I'm neutral. When you're a neutral person, where's Cosmic at? Because listen, when you're neutral, I mean, there's several, but I use her as an example all the time because she was a mod. But anyways, when you're neutral, you don't switch up to either side, right? Like, you still go into one side and act the same way that you did when they were all together, and then you go to the other side and give that same energy, act like y'all were still all together. You don't, be more like quiet and more like held back on one side, and I just really wish that this would all end in blase blah. But go in the other one and be like, hey girl, how you been? I missed you so much, you forgot to text me, type shit. Like that's not neutral. And then especially when you got one of the sides acting as if like they just are put through the motherfucking ringer on a daily. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But you know what? Not everybody is the same, and I understand that. I understand that. Let me tell you too. One thing about it, and two things for sure. It don't fucking matter if people sit together or not when it comes to shit.
I gotta have Rick tighten his ears
Oh, Candy, you did not mean to be in the box. But what was I gonna say? It don't matter if me, Ratina, and fucking unknown sit together, sit by each other, talk to each other, anything like that. One thing about all of us is we're gonna stand up and speak up for the truth, or correct a lie, or you know what I'm saying, or a miss information or whatever being spun or spread or said. That's why that live took place the night I went live and we were talking on the cartel shit. It was never a fucking setup. My bad. You're hungry? What you eating, girl? Can you unblock Amanda K? Who? Why so quiet? Girl, I was texting. Retina's on teacup. I'm not sitting in front of a fan. I have a heater. Because up here does not get warm like that. Amanda K, who is that? Isn't that the one that held the live about us? And I was like, who the hell even is that? I don't believe she ever had a live on you. She sits with Florida Man. Oh, the one that Florida Man and Bougie and them sit with? Yeah, girl. Uh, yeah, no. Listen, I really don't want nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in their group, friendship, whatever, you know what I'm saying? At all. At all. I'd rather just, you know, not intrude or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, that would be, you know what I'm saying? I just don't go in places that I know that they're all at. Why? Because, you know, leave me alone, I leave you alone type shit. I'm not gonna, yeah, no. No. Mm-mm. That's, you know, their people, their space and place. Yeah, it's all good, you know? Yeah. Not trying to be rude or mean or nothing like that. Just, you know? Yeah, I don't want no associations with any of them at all. No beef, no back and forth, no none of that. None of that, you know? You kicked yourself out the live. Is Retina in another phone? Oh no, that's my phone, bitch. All of a sudden I start hearing the fucking song. I'm like, is Retina in another live? I used to play this song like, I don't know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. And every time this song would come out, Retina would jump in the box, bitch. You rang. Retina, you're about to drop yourself, just so you know. So when you drop out that box, don't act surprised. And you know what? I'm gonna text your ass and be like, nope, I ain't trying to hear it, bitch. You drowned yourself purposely. You ain't talking about shit. Okay. Damn buns. I was always. Oh, girl, it's bipolar as hell over here with the music. But here's my thing too. Clearly, when somebody talks about something, it's because, you know what I'm saying, they're feeling some type of way about it, right? So obviously, I'm just now speaking about how I feel seeing the shit that I have been seeing, whether it's sent to me, whether I'm seeing it for myself, or whatever the case may be, right? My thing is this. I don't give a fuck if you sit on in my lives, Bree's lives, Jess's lives, whoever's lives in the moment at that time. I don't give a fuck if you're in their lives, in our lives, whatever. Y'all all been around long enough to know, to see, you know what I'm saying, who and how at least the surface of a person is, right? I say that because everybody knows that when a breakup, makeup, and all that happens, and people all of a sudden randomly have a fucking issue with you that you didn't know about, like, remember the bubble shit? You know what I'm saying? What did I do? Did the same shit. Went live and asked, what the fuck did I even do? Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit quieter with this one. I just kind of sat, like, what the fuck, pondering to myself. You know what I'm saying? But, again, when shit's being said or a narrative is being spun, like, everybody wants to talk about they're so tired of the drama and they're so tired of this and they're so tired of that. Well, shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of the false narratives being spread and not fucking corrected.
Oops, my bad.
You're good.
Toodles.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off. Yeah. Before I do get off though, like, I'm not gonna lie. Some shit just makes it easier to not even want to come back on, like, not even be on this app anymore, just because, like, like, or on this side, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to be around, like, act like I'm a ghost from Christmas past and shit, cause some of this shit is just crazy to me. Hello, hello.
That's so sad. I hope you do come back and
Oh, girl,
I don't know, girl, like because I've defended on both sides and frankly I regret it on both sides because I feel like I've learned now that by trying to do so, I'm basically intruding in a friendship that people are talking on the back end. And so like, yeah, I can't speak
I
for
mean,
everybody, but like
even that bamboozled, even that when I had said something about us talking on the back end, everyone was shocked. Why
that
were
I
people
was.
so shocked? But this is my point. Why were people so shocked? Bree was live for Retina was live. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were lives in between that.
Well, I'll tell you why I was shocked. I was shocked because the way it came off was like people were so upset at each other. The upset, the hurt, all that came off like nobody was talking to each other, like together.
Right. Now,
And
mind you,
so
I am the one that initiated the conversation between me, Bree, Unknown, and Retina.
yeah, and so I
Bree was
feel like
conversating with us. Unknown is the only one that didn't say a word.
But
I
I
don't
just
know if
feel
he
like,
even was
Holly,
reading the chats.
I feel like there's all these people that are trying to be neutral, me included, right? Find themselves in this tough position of y'all want neutrality, totally understandable. But then y'all also are like, but if you see something, say something, or if you hear something that isn't kind, like, or that you think might be incorrect, try to defend it, try to like call it out.
And
And
you
then
have on both
the
sides.
other side doesn't take that as neutrality anymore.
I do. I've seen you in my box. I want to say Retina's box, Bree's box. Just I've seen you be the same way in all the chats. You don't fuck with none of us less than the other.
Well, I try. I genuinely do try, but I also feel like I see it from like an outsider's perspective of like, but also look at what happens when you try to join in. Like, look what
Right.
happens when
And
you
I
try
get
to defend. Look what happens when you speak up, because it's frankly, it's not wanted. It's just not wanted. Like, I think that this is like a real friendship that you guys have to either work out yourselves or, leave amicably. I mean, God willing,
Oh,
amicably.
girl, listen, I'm good. I'm good. We're all good. Like, we're all good. I'm saying you as a comment cousin who supported all of us when we were together, you continue to support all of us. Just, you know what I'm saying? You go to one live, you act the same way as you do in my, like, that's what I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? You've gotten up, you've spoke your, like, you tried to correct things that you thought were misleading or misinformation or whatever. You've got up, you spoke your voice, like, you spoke your opinion. You've got up, you've tried to give advice. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, I promise you, I respect the fuck out of that. I appreciate the shit out of that, because there are people like that, but there are also people who won't speak in my live, but it'll be all up in Bree's live, or won't speak in Bree's live, but then be all up in my live. There's people who, like, will be like, oh, I miss you so much. I love you so much. I have no issue with you at all. And then ain't nowhere to be seen in the public eye, but be all up in, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and I think I've heard
knowing
that from
and
both
know
sides.
this is the
Yeah.
thing that blows my mind. Will know all aspects of everything that went down and just not say a motherfucking word. I'm like, well, damn, Gina, okay. You know, it's again, I promise you, this right here wouldn't even be a conversation had shit been corrected and cleared up when it first started looking a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. That's exactly how I feel. There's no victims in this shit. Not one person is getting or feeling less than or worse than nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. And I think I've heard that on both sides, really. Like, I think I've heard every person that was involved basically say like something to that effect of like they feel like they get these back end conversations with certain people and maybe they don't see them do it publicly. So I do see what you're saying when it comes to that. But I also see the other side of it is like where I think a lot of people started getting afraid. Like
Right.
screenshots get taken or
But you know
um
what happens? You know what happens? Let me tell you what happens. Then you go to the meetup spot, right? And it's being portrayed as nobody's sticking up for me. I'm so hurt. I'm so over this. I'm done going live, or I'm done with this, or I think this it's getting real weird around here. I'm gonna fall back, blah blah blah. And then you got fucking 15 people begging you to stay, and then those 15 people in turn come in here on troll accounts to try to either, be like, hey, I just wish everything would work out with you guys, and you guys just need to talk, please. Like, or you get the ones that say, don't speak on this, that this shit is old, why are you talking about this? And over here, I'm sitting here looking like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Huh? You know what I'm saying? I literally bamboozled. I've been live 2 times. My first live was about the cartel shit, and that was it. That was all. My second live was last night. The situation with Bree came up slightly because a comment was made that was then screenshotted and sent to me in the Patreon about me and Malibu being in the box, basically fucking bench warmers, but for Smash could go live and we could drain up some fucking coins. Meanwhile, my chat wasn't moving. It was only me and Malibu in the boxes, and nobody was tapping the live. There was really, like, for real, the numbers were only in here for what? To be nosy and to see if anything that they could take in turn would be said. Other than that, like, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even
It's a
say something
shame.
like that? And then it's crazy to me because it's like, what the fuck are you throwing shade at me for? Like, did I do something to you? And it's crazy because it was I was going to say Snapchat. It was Snack Rap, who's been in our lives for a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how we are and who we are and all that. So of course I'm going to ask the question, what the fuck? And then I'm going to bring up this what I said was, real shit, before anybody tries to go live tomorrow and talk about how I held a live, bash and Bree, this is not a bash Bree live. For one, I said, and for two, if you're gonna blame anybody, you need to blame Snack Rap for making that comment, because that comment only stems from the narrative that is being fucking ran as if you were invalidated, Bree, or as if motherfuckers did you wrong or are talking about you and doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit should have been cleared up. So I'm gonna tell you something.
I
What?
missed the live last night simply because I fell asleep. And I mean, I'd like to think that there's more of us that are like falling asleep rather than avoiding your live, because I enjoy your live. And that's why I like jumped up, because when you said that, I was like, no, I hope you know that you are appreciated and that people do see. Like, I respect you because I think that you do stand on what you think is right. Um, Even if you don't like a person sometimes, I think I've seen you defend that person like more times than not. And so that's why I just wanted to at least come up here and say, um, I hope you don't feel that way about like not
Oh
showing
no,
up to
I
lives.
definitely don't feel that way about quite a few of you. Quite a few of you. But I also I do feel that way about quite a few. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I mean, it's gone to the point where I'm like, I'm not, I'm not here to sit and say everybody is innocent and everybody is X, Y, or Z. Like there's just a whole array of different types of people, and the word loyalty in parasocial relationships irks me. If you guys talk on the back end, if you're actual friends on the back end, by all means be loyal. But the word loyalty, the way it's presented, is bizarre to me. When just be kind to everybody.
Well, I feel like when it for me, when it comes to
Mhm.
loyalty, I'm loyal to myself before I'm loyal to anybody. So if I can't look myself in the fucking face, you know what I'm saying, in the mirror, and if I don't want it done, like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna be able to sit with myself if I did something that was against my moral code, or you know what I'm saying, like.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think what I'm trying to say is like there's a lot of people that might not know y'all or might not know Bree or might not know whatever side, right? It doesn't matter, but they might still feel the sense of like going hard, going strong, and like instigating, stirring the pot. And it's like
Well, also the
in the
ignorance that.
name of loyalty, where I'm the type of person that's like, I actually think it's the opposite, where it's like, even though you may think that you're being loyal, from my perspective, I think it's a kinder act to like not stir the pot more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and see, a part of me, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me be like, some of the comments are ignorant as fuck for no reason. Like, how can you, with a straight face, type out about people taking screenshots, screen recordings, whatever, but then cheer on a creator that you like about calling somebody out because they got a screenshot or a screen recording? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, and I get double standards, blah blah blah, whatever, but it's just, to me, it's like, maybe it is called under or double standards, but for me, I just call it ignorance.
I look at it like it's just the the circle going round and around. One side does it, the other side does it. Like it's a tit for tat situation. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
well, you
weird.
guys show this commenter this comment. I'm going to show your side's commenters and their comments. And it just kind of like propagates that way, you know? So
Also, I'm just gonna say this because obviously, not to you, but this is a whole nother side note. Also, like even right now in this very moment, you know what I'm saying? Bree wrote me on Snapchat 2 hours ago. I just seen it, right? I wrote her back 20 minutes ago, right? Okay, fine, whatever. But then to make a slick ass comment about, wait, I didn't know a live was still going. I'm in Bryce. I was talking about, I don't know. Here's my thing. I haven't been live for a minute, right? So I'm live. I'm going to enjoy my motherfucking live. If this is the conversation that is being had at the moment, then that's just what it is, right? Because me, along with the people in my live, are allowed to speak on what we see, what we say, how we feel, all that. This space in place is not changing because, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want their name said. I don't give a fuck. But I can tell you very much so, girl, you listening, and if you ain't listening, you definitely got a screen recorder sending clips or sending motherfucking comment chats or people in the comment or something. Like don't try to throw
no, but
shade.
that's what I think the issue is that it sometimes these conversations are being given secondhand, and that,
But you know
you
what
know,
though? Bree's not blocked. Bree is not blocked. She is actually still a mutual with me on here. So if Bree were getting anything about this live, if somebody was texting her, telling her Holly's still live, talking about you or talking about that or whatever the case may be, she could either A, come in here on her own and say what the hell's going on, or B, let that person or whoever is telling her know, yeah, I just reached out to her on Snap. I'm
no,
waiting.
you're right. You're right. And I think she said the exact same thing about Ratina too. Like I said, I think I've heard the same thing from both sides,
But
right?
wait a
It's
minute.
like,
But wait a minute. That's the thing. That I'm not Ratina. I'm HOLLymae. Also, when Ratina did get into Bree's box, Bree was pissed the fuck off the second Unknown and Ratina started talking. She was so fucking mad. She started talking about after Ratina and Unknown left the boxes, start talking about how the live prior to that was a fucking setup. How she told Unknown that this was a setup and this is how, or this what was going to happen or whatever. Had Bree listened when I said I'm not minimizing our friendship, but I'm telling you it goes deeper with me, Ratina, and Unknown, she would have realized that, listen, no matter what, whether it's in Bree's live, Unknown's live, Ratina's live, or the motherfucking DM, at some point, we're gonna talk. At some point, we're going to hear each other out, whether it's
yeah,
private or the public.
and that was something that you said that I still like I hold true, is that you guys are still in communication on the back end, and that's why people shouldn't be stirring more shit if possible. And that's really, anyways, listen,
Yeah,
I've
because I
maxed out my
honestly, I don't
time in
know
the
if I.
box.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
good.
find
You're good. Because honestly, I really don't know if it's really people genuinely starting shit or if it's really people just genuinely thinking that they're supporting their creator. When in
it might be
reality,
both.
it's on their creator to be like, hey, it ain't like that. When I went live for the first time after the live with Sparkplug and all that and Breeze live, my first live, oh, I corrected a lot of shit. A lot of shit that was being thrown around. I made it very, very crystal clear it was not a Bree Bash session. I even cleared narratives that were putting Bree in a bad light. You know what
And
I'm saying?
I think that speaks volumes on the fact that you guys are still in communication on the back end now.
No, because here's the thing. No.
Why?
And I
You
say
guys are
that
still in
because
communication. You guys are still
we are.
trying to
No, we're
talk
not.
things out.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Are we talking on the back end? Yes, that's very different than trying to mend or anything like that. That's not what we're doing at all. She wrote me on
Mm.
Snapchat to tell me, to send me a screenshot that was sent to her to say, I'm coming to you because there's shit going on around in Petty's that you called me out in your live last night. I wasn't there and I don't feel like watching no long video to find a piece of a video that I don't even know what I'm looking for, so I came directly to you. I said, I didn't call you out. I did, however, call the narrative about you and your feelings being invalidated. I did speak on that, and I also corrected and cleared up the narrative how you didn't come to the Snapchat group and express your feelings. She hasn't opened it yet. Mind you, this is after, I think I spoke to her, let me see, probably Saturday, Sunday. And that was about, or no, that was Friday, matter of fact, or Thursday, or probably Thursday. It was Thursday. Me and her were talking because I had wrote her about her saying it was the day after Ratina and Unknown spoke. Matter of fact, because I wrote her about that at 7:00 in the morning. Like, no, that live was not a fucking setup. That was my live. I held the live. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck. I will always and forever stand behind Unknown when somebody's lying on her or telling her bullshit.
I know, and I thought that was a really lovely
But that's
lie
what
that
I'm
you guys
saying.
were
Like,
trying to defend her.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I went to Bree about. And then she wrote me back. And then that's when I wrote her back. And that's when I said, Bree, that's not, I don't know what Snapchat or what group chat you're talking about that you went and told your friends how you were feeling about Megan. Because that's not what happened nor how it went. Instead of clearing it up, it's just being floated around. And people really think that shit.
It all got twisted, and we couldn't even ask questions in that one live. We got if you asked a question, you got ripped apart.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
should be able to come in and ask any question you want to ask.
especially, and that's the thing too. And that's the thing too. Gloria is one. Matter of fact, Gloria, and I think it's weirder. Like, Gloria left the app for different, like, for not even because of the fallout, not nothing to do with nothing. Nothing to do with none of us. Nobody over here. It was her decision because of what was going on with her. Yet she was painted in a light that she just doesn't have a mind of her own and is a follower. So she followed Ratina and then followed her. Like, that's not cool.
I think you guys should have given.
That ain't cool at all.
Well, I wasn't, listen, I'm not trying to imply that you guys are trying to mend things. I'm just trying to say that if you guys are in any kind of communication, I certainly don't want to be in the role of stirring the pot.
No, and I get that. I get that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not involving my supporters. I'm not involving anybody into the shit. I'm not allowing anybody in my lives, nor boxes, nor DMs to think something different than what the fuck happened. I'm not trying to.
No, I see that. I see that. And I see different personalities. Everybody handles this stuff so differently. Like, you're very, from my perspective, right? Like, you're very, like, clear cut and very direct. And I love that. I think direct communication is one of the best kinds of communication. But I can't say that everybody's personality is the same, that they're all going to act the same way, right? And so I think that's where, like Nick said, like, you know, that's where a lot of the misunderstandings come from, is just a different type of communication. Like, people just butt heads that way. But again, I start getting nervous when I'm up in these boxes, so I'm going to drop down. Thank you so much for letting me speak. And I just wanted to mention that I think that you're adored and that you should continue to have lives, you know, because that was the real reason I came up here, is because you were saying, like, it makes you not want to come up.
Like, it does. I mean, even yesterday, I'm just going to use this as an example. That is it. That is all. Even yesterday, I was talking about Snack Rap's comment, right? And then Sis was telling me about Petty's Discord, like how she told Petty a long time ago that, you know, there's drama or Patreon's drama or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck does his Patreon have to do with anything I'm talking about? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's when I was directly speaking about Bree's Patreon, the comment that was in there about me. It's just crazy. Like, me personally, I don't want nobody to be hurting anyway, for one, but for two, feel like they have to over validate me because I'm into it with somebody, or I disagreed with a friend, or because I'm going back and forth with someone. You know what I'm saying? Because emotionally that like attaches people to that, right? And then next thing you know, somebody who has nothing to do with it is emotionally feeling it. Like whether it's, their head is spinning because they feel like whiplash, or they're hurting because their friends hurting, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's the people who get hit in the crossfire. That is what I'm talking about. I don't think that anybody should be getting hit in the crossfire. And ultimately, that's what happens when narratives aren't spoke up about, cleared, or corrected from people who were actually involved. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
feeling like, I mean, and I've been like that forever on this app. I just don't. I think it's wrong. I do. I think it's fucking wrong. I
But
do.
I think that was what I was like saying, was that I think just it's ultimately different personalities and how people communicate. At least that's I like I said, that's just from my perspective. But I am going to drop down. I want to thank you again, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye.
Gloria, what you been up to, girl?
Just causing all kinds of trouble, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm causing trouble too, girl. I didn't even know I was.
I didn't either. People can have disagreements and not like wish terrible things on other people. Like it's not like that. It's not like that at all.
Yeah.
A disagreement is not the end of the world. It should
No,
be.
it's just the actions. Oh, my leg. I keep falling asleep. Hello, hello. Ouch.
It shouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, we should all be able to go anywhere we want and not feel like, oh well, they're here, so now I gotta leave, and it's so uncomfortable. Just makes it weird.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, you know what? There's one thing there. Like I said, people all talk about the views and the numbers and blah, 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 right? Right. But the numbers are higher always than the support. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when Monster. Oh, I know. I know, girl. I'm sorry, Bear.
Holidays make people act crazy. I'm telling you, it gets to everybody. Everybody.
Bree, were you gonna grab a box, or was that just a slip in?
Come talk to us.
You said what?
I said she gonna come talk to us.
I mean, she came in.
I was bringing my groceries in the house, but I put it what I needed to ask you in the comments. So,
Oh, I didn't even see it. Hold on. Yeah, it says you only been watching for less than a minute. That's the only thing it shows me.
I never told y'all how I felt about Megan that day in the group chat.
Huh?
I never told y'all how I felt about Megan in the group chat.
That's the comment you wrote where?
I put it in the chat. I have a screenshot of it. I put it in the chat. Now it may have got
Filtered or
filtered with
something?
everything else, but
Oh, so you came in here to ask if you say that again.
I came in to ask you, did I ever because I heard part of what you said. I didn't know y'all was still live. I seen y'all was live earlier, but but I came when I was watching, you said something like I didn't tell. I said my feelings were invalidated and that y'all didn't acknowledge me about Megan, like I didn't tell y'all or something. How I felt about Megan in the group chat.
Bree, in the group chat, are you? Oh, you're talking about when you came in and said a statement about something about Megan. It was not no. I don't feel like being around whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making it seem like you went in there and expressed these feelings and how she makes you feel or some shit. And that's not how it went. You came in, made a statement about Megan not being around her, not wanting to be around her. I'm not about to be around a racist, I think is what you said. And then you
Right.
continue to speak about, or then you continued the or the paragraph
Yeah, because we was talking
with
about
Jess.
something else. So
No,
yeah, I did.
no. You brought up the Jess stuff immediately after in the like. You know how Snapchat, if you write something and then you write something else, it shows up like two different times. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
but when
Because
you
it was
write
a
something
message.
all together, it's a whole paragraph, not a chapter.
Right.
Okay, so in that whole paragraph, you stated that you weren't going to sit around a racist, and
Right.
then started talking about Jess's comments. I immediately wrote you back. I agreed with the whole Megan shit because fuck that bitch for several reasons, and
Right.
also continued to reply to the what you were saying about Jess. Right? That was
Right.
you. Jess also was in that conversation, but was basically saying that she didn't mean to come off like that, and that she was tired and all the things.
Okay. So
Okay,
what I'm saying, what I said from the start, HOLLymae, I don't even know how we even in this little back and forth situation because
we're not in a back and
my
forth.
issue was with Ratina.
Right, we're not in a back and
That's
forth.
where my issue started from. And really I didn't even have an issue. I
Breathe.
spoke on what I spoke on the group in the group chat. I immediately when I
What
left the
did you
group chat
speak on?
unknown, huh?
That's what I'm saying. First off, we're not in a back and forth. Second off, you spoke on what you said in the Snapchat group. Exactly. You made a statement about not sitting with the racist, and then you went on about the Jess stuff. It was not
Right. But I
you.
still expressed how I felt about her being in the lives. Because I told y'all
You
she was
literally
in
said
the
I'm not,
live. Go
bro.
ahead.
You literally said I'm not sitting. The way that you are making it out, and you know this because everybody says it, even to you while they're apologizing for it. You're making it seem like you said like more than what the fuck you said. Like that conversation went like you were vulnerable and opened up to your friends, and we just brushed you off. That's not true. That's not true at
I
all.
said how I felt. I
Okay.
left the group. I went to a whole nother live and I told Unknown how I felt about it in that live.
And Unknown was
But
telling you.
it was never ever addressed by the person that I was even directing it
You
to.
weren't
Why would I
directing it.
direct it
Don't
to
do that.
you and it
Don't do
wasn't your
that.
live?
Don't do that. You were not directing it. When you went into that snap group, Bree, you did not direct it to Ratina. If you would have
I
directed it, you would have added her. You did not. You generally
what
did that
but what
statement.
live was we in, Holly? Why would I direct it to any of y'all if we was in Retina's live?
Not we, me and Katie were not in that. Well, I don't know if Katie was, to be honest, but I know I wasn't because I even said, and when I did go into Retina's live, first thing I said was, the fuck is Megan doing here? I blocked that bitch. And then Retina said, well, she already had a boxer. She's in the box or some shit. So I said, oh, well, then I'll unblock her then, I guess. Like that. But again,
So
that
you wasn't in the box that night?
no, I
That day?
wasn't. I was in the box 2 weeks ago when it was my
I mean not in
live,
the box,
and
in the
me,
live.
Unknown, and Megan were all in the box. All four of us were in the box together. You were in the box initially, but you jumped down when she was in there. You also put in the comments that you weren't going to sit with the racists in the comments because you were addressed that night as well, because you were validated that night as well, is what I'm saying.
What
And as
night?
far when we were all in the box with Megan on my platform, when we were talking to her panel and my panel, you remember that? You'll have to go look on Drama Talk because it's posted.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look
Yeah.
and
And then the
because
whole thing
that's the
with
day,
Regina.
that's the time. I know I wasn't really just
Right. And then the whole thing with your live when you went to Unknown's live to tell Unknown, I know that's the live I was in, because
right.
when you were telling Unknown about being in the box with Megan, Unknown was telling you, bro, y'all are talking about me because I was the one speaking to her, conversating. She even said, Retina only said a few words. That was me. I feel y'all are talking about me. Next thing you know, by Monday, motherfuckers are racist and some more shit.
Well, first of all,
Lady
no,
wake
because
up.
that same conversation is when Unknown was like, "Well, Bria, I see where you coming from. I don't fuck with it either." That all happened in the same night.
Well,
Oh,
you
I
dropped
get where
when I
you
came
coming
up.
from.
You dropped when I came
I
up
did.
and
I
came
left
back.
because I was angry and I couldn't have a level-headed conversation with y'all. When I came back, me and
You hear
Unknown
that, right?
finished talking about it.
You just heard yourself, right? Where you said y'all in a situation I wasn't even in. I only was going up and addressing the fact that you were bringing me up to tell you I wasn't in Retina's live.
It wasn't, I didn't bring it up as you were in the situation. I said she was in Holly's because she was in your live, chilling. I seen that live and she was over
You
there
were in
chilling
the
like
live.
shit
You're
was
right.
cool.
You're right. You were in the live. I know.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So it was never to say, "Oh, HOLLymae is cool with the racist lady too." I'm saying she was over there chilling. Then she turned around. That's what made her comfortable to come around for Bettina and them to wish
No,
her
it's not.
happy
No,
birthday.
it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not.
So
Bree.
what made her come around and they wished her a happy birthday?
You
What made her
gotta
that
ask Smash
comfortable to
that.
that?
You gotta ask Smash that. She wasn't comfortable over in my lives. The bitch been blocked.
I'm not talking about your live though. I'm talking about Retina. Retina had a live a couple of days after that. And it was an early morning live. I went to sleep. I was with her in the morning and I went to sleep. I think Gloria or Jess was there, one of the two. I went to sleep. When I woke up, she said, "Oh, you missed us singing happy birthday to Megan. It's Megan's birthday. Y'all wish her happy birthday." And I'm
Well,
like,
then
I'm
you
not
should have
doing
brought
that
that
shit.
live up and left my live out of it, because my live
But what I'm
legit.
saying is, I brought your live up to say she was chilling in that live. I didn't say anything wrong to you. I just said she was chilling over there. That's what made her comfortable to come in a couple of days later and chill in fucking Retina's. And then she came back a couple of days after that, chilling again like nothing was wrong. So I brought up your live because she started in your live. It wasn't to talk shit about you. It was just to say, hey, she was in your live chilling. Then she came into Retina's chilling. Like and I kept my mouth quiet when I seen her in your live. I just
So can
whatever.
I just
Hey,
ask? Can I just ask? What's the
go ahead.
difference between Megan, Shannon, Bougie, all that?
Do Shannon be in my lives though?
Yeah.
No, she does not.
Okay.
She was in the live to answer a question. Yes.
She be in your live. She be in Jess's live.
Just kicking it. Ain't no way Shannon be in my live because me and Kendra called Shannon out long time ago when she was in Jess's live just chilling. We called her
Shannon,
out.
Lip Gloss,
Lip
Dora,
Glossy Show ain't been in my live because she was blocked. That's why that day she came into my live, she was on
Bree,
a sneak account.
Bree. These
Come on now.
people have been in your live. Yes, they have.
They had been in my live and they got blocked. That's why they're on the block list.
And why is that? Since when? Since the whole witty shit, correct?
Before that.
Okay,
Before
Bree.
that.
Okay.
And you can ask my minds. They been
Okay.
PPO been blocked Shannon and them.
Okay.
Like they been blocked them. So you even
Okay.
when I got in the box with in 13s and I went off on Shannon. Shannon damn sure been blocked because I didn't like Shannon.
Okay, Bree. Okay.
So that's what I'm confused about.
No, I'm confused as fuck because it's like Megan, and the argument for one, Megan, fuck Megan. We all feel the same way about her, so she shouldn't even be. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna say Shannon. Megan is no different than the bitches she sat with and sit
She's
with
not.
at
But
all.
I
You know what
literally
I'm saying?
said that to Shannon. That's what me and Shannon got into it when me, you, and Ratina was over there in 13's live. I said, why are you even talking shit about Megan when you and her are the same person? That's what pissed her off to talk about my children in the first place. Cause I brought it up. I said, y'all is not the fuck, y'all are not different. Y'all are the same people. The same exact people. No, we're not. I didn't do that. Yes, y'all are. Y'all the same people. Y'all do the same fucked up ass shit. That's what we got into it for. That in that live in 13's live. That's exactly what we got into it for.
Right.
Because she was over
So
there making Megan look so big and bad, and that's when Ratina came over. She got into it with Ratina. That's when you came over. She
yeah,
got
I
into it
remember
with
that.
y'all.
I remember that. I remember
Right.
that. I remember
She was
that.
not
But
unblocked
again,
from
it's
me.
being made. Here's what gets me. A label is placed on Ratina, which then slides on to me on a situation I wasn't even the fuck around for, but whatever, we'll leave that to the side. You gets placed on us that we're racist because Megan was in the box, yet Shannon was in yours after all that. And now I understand that nobody can label you a racist. I get that. You could be prejudiced. I understand that. Okay. But what I'm saying is, like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That was
All of
fucked
them
up.
bitches are the
But who
same. They
said
all
it?
hold the same fucking title in all of our eyes over here. Racist, backstabbing, two-faced, shit stirring, fake ass fucking bitches. Then not one of them is less than the other.
But did I put that on you, Holly Mae? Did I say any of that?
You
That's why I
put
came to you and
wait a
asked you
minute.
why you
Wait
say
a
I
minute.
would say you was racist.
Oh, Bree, wait a minute. Just because the word racist did not come out of your mouth, go rewatch that live. Go rewatch that live. See how you and Queen of Blessings were speaking about Ratina, and you kept saying y'all, them, over there, all that. No names were used. You were not direct about shit other than Ratina's name. Other than that, you were saying them, they, thou, all that.
Because at the
Anytime,
same
no,
time,
not
too,
because
Holly Mae,
nothing. No,
at the
not
same
because
time, Holly
nothing.
Mae,
No, what?
the same time, Holly Mae, it was Smash in Ratina
So
coming at
you
me.
should
So
have said
yes, I
that.
referred to
So
a
you should have
they.
said that. You should have said
Okay,
that.
so you know what? I'll give you that. Because you felt included in that when I said they. I
No, I
wasn't
didn't feel
talking to you.
included. I didn't feel included because ain't no way around. I'm not no fucking racist whatsoever. But it then led people in the comments and the people who support both of us feel some type of way about me. And that's fucked up.
And okay, so I'll give you that, Holly. And I think I told you that in the message. I never meant you. I never was talking to you. Now, me using those words, I guess you can, since y'all are besties, you
No,
can.
not even that. It's the way you said it for the
I said
people
because I
who
said
support
they.
us. Yes, not because we're besties, not because of none of that shit. It's the way you and Queen of Blessings were wording the shit. Unknown is just the one that said the racist label. Y'all motherfuckers push that shit, that fucking narrative. Don't believe me? Go rewatch the live and you'll see for your fucking self. Unknown, man, I've seen Unknown get into it with plenty of fucking people. She's gotten into it with me. Color ain't never, skin tone ain't never left that lady's mouth. Her ass ain't never just labeled somebody a fucking racist without them doing some racist ass shit. Never. That narrative was pushed because the way y'all were talking, period. I stand on that. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. If you don't believe me, go
And that and,
rewatch
and
that
that's how
live,
you
Bree.
feel. And I'm gonna give you that, and I'll let you have that because I'm gonna have to rewatch the whole video because obviously I'm missing parts that I'll rewatch that. However, when I know I never once said neither one of y'all was racist. I don't believe I implied that y'all was even racist. Hell, when Unknown said that shit, if you sit with a racist shit, you may be racist. I feel like that with anybody. I don't care who the fuck it is.
You know
If
what,
you are
Bree?
okay with a
And
racist,
I give you that.
you shit, you might be.
And I give you that. And I
So
give
that's
you
why
that.
I
Wait a
never
minute.
stopped
Wait
there.
a
That's why
minute.
I
Wait a
never
minute. Wait
said,
a minute.
"Oh,
I give you
go
that.
ahead."
I give you that. I give you that. But what I don't give you is right after Unknown said that, you said, huh, well, like what?
Because
No, not
exactly what I said,
because
what
she
I told,
wasn't
what I just
talking.
said.
She didn't make that statement until after you said that. Go rewatch the live, bro. You made that remark immediately after she called Ratina a racist, and then she made that comment. And then you agreed with that, which again, I give you that. I feel the same way. I don't want to be around a racist, and I don't want to be around people who will so easily put that label on somebody at all. I'm gonna tell you something. I am white and Mexican, and ain't nowhere in me ashamed of where I came from, my bloodline, embarrassed, none of that shit. I'm not ignorant to the white privilege, bitch. I use the white privilege in any situation I need to protect the motherfucker I'm with. Anytime. On this app, people claim to be allies and all the things like that. Man, fuck that shit, bitch. I'm the co-defendant. Let's go. Where are we going? What we need to do? You know what I'm saying? A situation occurs, bitch, I'm front line. I'm right there. Because guess what? Something happens to me, I'm all over the news. At least I saved somebody's life, because while they're fucking taking me out, a motherfucker got room to run. Maybe I look at it wrong. I don't know. But to place that type of fucking label, you got me fucked up. To not correct shit, that's crazy.
But
Again, I've seen Unknown. Unknown came. I still got the fucking recordings when Unknown was calling me all types of hoes and whores, bitch. She ain't never, ever brought
but
up
my
nobody's
thing
skin
is, why are
tone.
y'all more so mad? Why are y'all more so mad at me for that statement being made than the person that fucking made the statement?
I'm telling you why I'm
Like,
more
I'm
mad at you.
confused. It's like, even when we in the
I'm
group
gonna.
chat and you kept bringing up, oh, well, we've been friends. Oh, well, I never said nothing about how long y'all been friends. I don't even
I'm
know
gonna
why
tell
that
you
keep
why.
being brought up.
I'll
I'm
tell you
not the
why.
one that said it.
Right. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm more pissed off, irritated, or side-eyeing you versus Unknown. Because if you listen to that live, you will then see and hear you and Queen of Blessings and the way y'all were speaking and the way y'all were making it out to look right before Unknown finally goes, you know what she racist, or however she worded it. That didn't just come out of a fucking Unknown. And I'm not saying that you guys put like you made her
Never,
say it
because
or
you know,
nothing like that. Because
because even
Unknown
with
is gonna say,
Smash,
wait a minute, Unknown
go
is gonna
ahead.
say what Unknown wants to say. Nobody forced her to say shit. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you sitting there listening to a situation or hearing, you know what I'm saying, how a situation played out or whatever, you're gonna put a label or say your opinion or whatever the case may be. I'm listening to y'all motherfuckers, and I promise you, I was like, is this bitch like, hold up. I'm not looking at it like, are they talking about Ratina? No, bitch. I'm looking at it like, I'm about to call this bitch out with them. Until I realized and heard and sat back and listened. Bitch, I literally had to fucking text Katie after I watched the shit and was like, excuse me, how did you take this part of it? Because this is how I'm taking it, and I want to make sure that I'm not fucking taking it the wrong way. Holly just said she uses her white privilege, and no, you shouldn't have blocked them, because again, I'm standing on that. You damn right. Any protest I've ever been at, bitch, I'm front and center. Sure am. Sure am. We all sitting there. All the motherfucking Casper meets Wendy's
Care
are
about
in the
Petty's a
motherfucking
lame ass
front.
fuck face, and all he does is he needs content. Don't nobody give a fuck about Petty streaming a fuck ass thing.
Oh, I
Petty
don't
need
give a
to go
shit
on
either.
about his
It wasn't
business.
petty. It was a troll. It wasn't petty. It was a troll. And again,
No, somebody just said Petty is streaming this just
oh,
for
I don't
content.
care. Petty knows. Petty knows damn well that statement label would never, is never. And Petty also knows what the fuck I mean when I say I use my white privilege. You goddamn right. If I'm at a protest, motherfucker, I'm in the front line. I'm holding hands with the most motherfucking transparent you can see through us, white people, while everybody behind us is marching with us for the same fucking cause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you damn right. Just like how motherfuckers try to, like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Well, how I feel about the situation is it went from something small to something big. I went in there. I went in the group chat, and I wish we had the messages from the group chat. I went in there and voiced how I felt. I think I spoke on it multiple times in the group chat. Yes, we were talking about other shit, but I did speak on. I know I spoke on that. And I took it as, well, shit, she don't give a damn. And I still left it alone. I didn't have no issue with fucking Retina. Then I got out the group chat, and immediately Unknown went live. I went to Unknown's, not even thinking or talking about the situation. Unknown immediately called me up. I went up there, I talked to her about it because I guess she read the comment in Patreon. I'm like, man, it ain't whoop the bam bam. We talked about it and I said I felt invalidated. Then that's when we all was talking, whatever. I left, came back, we finished it up. I'm like, cool, whatever. We gonna move on. Like, it doesn't even matter. It is what it is. I left the group chat because at the end of the day, Retina still hadn't said shit. Like, about my feelings. My feelings weren't validated. What are you talking about, Simple? I did say that. I don't feel like my feelings were validated. I said that.
What feelings do you feel weren't validated, Bree? What
Me,
feelings? The part
me
about Jess,
speaking.
or the part of you saying I'm not gonna sit with a racist?
No, it ain't
What
got
was
shit
your
to do
ever
with Jess.
spectrum?
I addressed Jess because it was something totally different from what we were
You
talking about.
addressed it in the same place that you put
Because
that comment.
she had just posted it in the damn thing when we was live. So by the time I got to the message, I said, damn, I felt like that was some shade. And I addressed all of it at the same time.
Right.
Because the
That one
message was
statement.
already there.
So what was not validated about you saying I'm not gonna sit with a racist? What was not validated?
I said I believe I said more than that. I
What did
said
you say?
I don't understand how she's over here to being able to come over here and be comfortable in the spaces that we sit in. That was never addressed. Ever addressed. Never. Cool. Whatever. Again left it alone. It is what it is. Then when when I woke up out my nap a couple days later, or next night or whatever day it happened. I don't fucking know the timelines at this point. When I woke up and then Unknown immediately says, Bree, they talking shit about us. They talking shit about who? And when I tune into the live, Smash and Retina were talking shit. More Smash than Retina. And then they made that comment of racists can be redeemed. Now my foot really on the gas because why? Because now it's really like, fuck how I feel. That person can be redeemed. We can show change. She can show change. She ain't said shit in a couple of days. Whatever. Now I'm really irritated because damn. I told you I felt some type of way about her. Just like y'all felt some type of way with Florida Man being in my lives.
See, you even bringing that up, Bree. I don't even know how you could bring that up because what happened after that? Didn't we go back and forth for days? Didn't I tell you?
We
It wasn't
did,
about Florida Man.
but HOLLymae, you can't say that because I still addressed your feelings on it. I still addressed how you felt.
Say that though, because again, you're saying it's because of Florida Man when that's a fucking lie.
What's because of Florida Man?
You just said, you just brought up the whole Florida Man thing, and every time that live is even brought up, it's because of Florida Man. That's a lie.
No, I'm saying just like how when y'all felt a way about Florida Man coming in my space, because that's exactly what you said to me. You said it was because Florida Man was allowed over there and he's attacking women or whatever the case may be.
No. What I said was about Katie writing in the group chat that she was down for the grievance live as long as
I never seen Katie's message ever. And
y'all know
I don't be
part
seeing
I brought
all
up
the
about
messages.
Florida Man. That is the only part I brought up about Florida Man.
No, HOLLymae, the next day when Retina did her lives or whatever, you messaged me because I told you to call me. And you was like, nah, oh, you said you were, and then you was like, nah, Bree, I am feeling some type of way because X, Y, and Z happened. And I'm like, cool. I never meant to make you feel no type of way. I apologize right then and there. Did I not? Yes, we went back and forth on it, but I said I never wanted you to feel no type of way with me having him over there. I addressed it
What did I say?
at the time.
What did I say? You did not listen. You are not the cause of why I feel the way that I feel. You bring it like letting him over, blocking him to come in the live. That had you like, no, that I got my own issues. I'm feeling my own ways. Don't put that on you. Did I not tell you that?
You said that. However, when you brought it to me, I addressed how you felt at that moment. That's what I'm trying to say.
How you felt in that moment.
Okay, so with me saying that, That's why I keep bringing up the Florida man situation, because just like I address people in their feelings and how they felt at the time when that situation happened, nobody thought to address mine.
I did.
Well,
I
you
did.
did. Let me not say nobody, because you did. But that's why I
There
never
you
brought you
go.
up, Holly. That's
This
the
is my
thing. That's why
thing.
I
This
even
is my
told you.
thing. This is my thing right here. Even in this instant, Bree, you're making it seem like nobody did. But as you just stated, I did. I did.
So maybe I'm using the wrong words, but I've said you did. That's why I have not brought you up, Holly. In every situation, I try not to bring you up.
You only bring me up when you got to compare me in something. But
When I
the
compared the
K-Clan brings
lives,
me up. Listen, people in the chats bring me up and make it seem like it's me doing all this shit or not validating you or whatever. People don't even want to come in here and be
in the
seen.
chats,
Yes,
all I see them in the chats is talking about Retina. That's it.
people in here. I mean, people don't even want to come in my chat. People who've been here longer than they even were over by yours don't even want to be over here because they don't want to be seen over here because they don't want to be called out or labeled a racist or called out or labeled somebody sitting with somebody who's cool with a racist or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't like. You know how many fucking
Thing
DMs I got
is,
from
Holly,
people?
I never, and I'm gonna speak for me, I never called out anybody for sitting here, just sitting here. I have brought up the fact that people sitting with me and sitting with you, but when they come over here, they talk shit about me. That's it. I don't care who sits where. I know we have mutuals.
People are
We have
called out
mutuals.
for commenting on our on videos. People are called out for being
Who was called out on your videos?
anything. Not my videos, but Retina's videos. When
Because in the
with
video,
the
it was
live that
made
night
seem
with
like I agree
Cartel,
with her being racist.
the live that night with Cartel, when people were saying, it's good to see Retina and HOLLymae sticking up for Unknown. Girl, that made you hot.
No, because when I and you can
You brought
ask.
up Tanisha, or what's her name? You brought up Tasha and how Retina sent her messages or some shit
Because
immediately after.
I couldn't believe the fact that she over there turning against Tasha, and she the one that called Tasha, was sending Tasha clips about what the fuck I had going on. So it's crazy that she called out Tasha, but she was just over there being cool. So yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I respect the fact that you went live in defense. I had went live earlier that day and brought up Cartel. So I thought it was dope that you went live and brought that whole situation up. My issue was with Retina because she did that, turned around because she was already talking about Unknown. Already talking about Unknown.
Who's
Then went
live
live
talking
and
about
was
Unknown?
supporting. She wasn't talking about Unknown.
I said, who was live talking about Unknown?
Retina, a couple of days before y'all held that live.
She was live talking about Unknown, or did the
Yes.
video?
She was talking about me and she done made videos of us, then talk shit about us on live.
Okay, so the videos that she made, I seen them. I wasn't in Smashly's live to hear what was talk shit about, but the videos was her saying, "Show me where I'm racist," and her replaying the words that were said from you guys. That's not talking shit, Bree.
In the comments.
That was her saying, y'all motherfuckers need to clear up this shit because I'm not fucking racist.
It ain't y'all need to clear up a fuck ass thing. It's the person who said it need to
You
clear it
gotta
up.
go. You know what? You gotta go watch that live.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, go watch that live before we even continue this conversation.
Because
Go watch
I'm
that live.
confused.
Go
I'm
watch
just
that live because
confused.
you can't keep throwing it out unknown, bro. Not nope.
Unknown took accountability for it herself.
It's not a. It's. I'm telling you. You keep making it. That's what I'm saying, girl. Listen, you can however you want. I'm not policing, but go watch that live so you can see what I'm talking about. Because you keep on talking about, I'm not the one that said that she was a racist. That Unknown took accountability. I understand that, but you need to go listen to what you and Queen of Blessings were saying right before and after all that. Just go rewatch that live. Go rewatch that live because that live, that labeling and that narrative falls on all y'all, not just Unknown, in my eyes. So again, I would just go watch that, and then we can maybe continue the conversation if it's even worth it. But yeah, I would just go rewatch that live. Respectfully, real shit. I would just would go rewatch that live.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I don't. This shit. like I said, then got all way out of proportion in the first
It
place
did, but also too, you're
because
not the only one that gets to speak on things, call things out, or see it
nobody
how
ever
you say
said
it.
I did. I
No,
was.
I understand that. This isn't me speaking to you. This is me speaking to your Patreon. Bree's not the only one that's allowed to speak on things, call things out, go live because somebody made a video or said something or any of that at all. At all. I haven't been live. This is, you know what I'm saying? And I keep saying that because I really haven't been. And tonight I really wasn't even gonna be speaking about all this. But real shit, like, yeah, no,
But
no.
my question is, why does my Patreon like? Because it's been brought up by you and Retina. Yeah, they talk shit. They gonna talk their shit in there, just like people been talking shit on Reddit, and y'all ain't
And
stopped them from talking shit
you
about
could go
me.
right over to Reddit. Reddit only gets shut down at night. You want
And
to get in
just like
there.
y'all can
You
come over
want
to
to get in there.
Patreon and see that it's fuck.
You listen. You want to get in there. If you're not in the Reddit, it's just like Patreon. All you gotta do is write a mind, bitch. Let me in. Let me see what you're talking.
Okay, so
That's it.
but
That's all.
but I ain't never got mad at whatever y'all do y'all shit over there in Reddit
I'm
because
not
they
saying
gonna
that
do
I'm
their shit
mad.
over here.
I'm not saying that I'm mad. I'm gonna tell you like this: the people on Reddit, they make it known who they are. They make it known they don't like whoever they're talking about. They give you reasons why. They give screenshots why. All that. Yet motherfuckers in the Patreon will say something and then come in my live like nothing, like they ain't saying nothing, or go over to you like acting like there's an issue when I don't know what the fuck the issue is. So if there is an issue, come tell me what the issue is. That's the only thing that I'm talking about when it comes to your fucking Patreon. I'm saying if you got an issue, come tell me the issue that you got with me. We ain't got to be friends, cool, nothing. But I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit to you, Bree, Unknown, Queen of Blessings,
But
none
have
of
I
y'all.
treated
I
you
didn't do
Did
shit to
unknown?
something to
nobody
me?
in the fucking
Have I
Patreon.
treated you like you did something to me? Because me and you have had conversations every other fucking
Yes.
day.
And not every fucking day, but
I didn't
we
say every
have
day.
had.
I said every other.
Oh, well, we have had conversations. No, you make it seem like it went this way and this is why it happened. And then I tell you, no, bro, this is what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Then when you're talking on your lives and all that, even the weirder, all that, like you think of course I'm gonna speak up for people who have supported me, been around, and I know, like Gloria, she wasn't on the app. She wasn't nowhere on the app. Not in my lives, not in your lives, Retina's lives. Nobody's. She was nowhere on the app. I'm actually the one that fucking reached out to her and told her, bitch, listen, I feel like everything's calmed down. You should be good. Like, we just won't have you streaming and shit like that. We'll keep, you know what I'm saying? We want to see you safe. But if you enjoy being on the app, bitch, come back. You know what I'm saying? She still not that day came back. It was a couple days after that. But then she gets labeled as somebody who just picked a side, a follower, can't think for herself. That's fucked up. And if you know one thing about me, you know damn well I speak up for the people that have supported me. You
Gloria
know what
got
I'm saying?
first
So
of all,
yeah.
how I felt about the whole Gloria situation is I hadn't seen so Gloria left when we first got into it last month. Cool, whatever. I chunked it up as maybe she is taking time from the app. She came back when I think you were somebody was doing something to you and she came back. Cool, whatever. I still kept it going. Gloria was around often. Came around, was in Patreon, was doing all that stuff. Then next thing you know, we get into it again. I didn't see Gloria no more. I'm like, maybe she taking off the app again. Maybe she got something going on. Then I catch her in Unknown's live. I catch her in your lives. Or Retina's lives, or whatever the case may be. I see her around. I see her. She ain't saying shit no more in Patreon. She ain't coming into my lives no more. I'm like, okay, cool. I respected it. I left her alone. That's your girl. Let her choose that side. It is what it is.
Gloria
Then
left the app one time.
when I seen her reposting the videos of from Retina, I said, okay, cool. She didn't choose the side. Now I did in the live. I did say I was gonna block her. I did. I definitely did. I own that. I said I was gonna block her. Then I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna block her. I'ma just maybe we'll talk. And I left it alone. I left it alone. And then shit, I seen she reposted those videos. So I was like, oh, well, she chose her side. So it is what it is. That's it. That's all. If we was all mutually friends, that would have never happened. So I can voice how I feel. If I felt that way, I can speak. That's how I felt.
If that's how you want to say it. Gloria's only been off the app one time. But if that's how you want to say it, if that's how you
Okay,
see
she
it,
did
that's
leave the
fine.
app one time. I
One
said
time.
when the second time we fell out and I did not see her around anymore, I said maybe she was off
You're
the
right,
app again.
Ronnie. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. But when things aren't cleared up, when things aren't directly said, when names ain't directly used, windows are open, doors are open, and you know what I'm saying? People will start feeling like they need to, and then people get hit in the crossfire, and that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That at all. To me, it's not. I mean, everybody runs their platform however they want to,
Well,
and
first of all, and but you say that, but shit, a lot of the people that the same time it happened, they came over here talking shit about me in your life. So like, yeah, people were choosing sides, and that's just being realistic in the situation. People were choosing
who was
sides.
over here talking shit? Myrna?
Who was talking? Who was talking shit?
Yeah, Myrna.
No, more than Myrna.
Who?
More than Myrna.
Who?
Of course, Simple did. Of course,
Simple
Simple.
talk shit in your live, in
No, no,
my
no,
live.
no, no, no. It was
Yes.
directed. It was directed to me.
Yeah, she's directed
And
shit
that's
to you
Skittles.
several
Like Skittles,
times.
ain't nobody about to play with you today.
Wait a minute, cause I blocked Skittles yesterday.
No, that's Skittles.
Who's Skittles?
The first day on TikTok is Skittles.
That's weird. I came into your live. You didn't even tell me what was going on. You said everything was popping off, and then I hear, "Oh, well, we don't sit with Rutina anymore. Rutina's not welcome over here anymore." Like, then I guess I'm not welcome over here anymore. And then the next thing I heard was I was getting blocked.
Okay, well then that's you. So you did choose a side. I did say Retina wasn't welcome over there no more because the live that happened previous to that. So we did separate, and I can say that I was dragged in the fire too. I literally woke up to people talking shit about me. Literally. What was no? Because Gloria came around during the witty situation after the witty situation happened. Okay, Simple. I can send you screenshots. You were talking shit about me.
Again, Simple been talking shit since day one.
And Simple has been talking shit since day one. However, Simple was talking shit where? In both lives, correct? She was coming around me and coming around you, correct?
Yeah.
When the situation happened, Simple stopped coming around.
No, Simple came to your guys' live. I know that. Simple came to your live and got called out. Because she had said something. I don't know what the hell she said, but she said something. Also, you woke up to Smash and Retina talking shit, correct?
Correct.
Okay, this was after Unknown's live, correct?
You
It was after
said
Unknown's live,
right.
correct? Because the order that I was told to watch was Retina's live, Unknown's live, Smash's live. Right?
Yes, I didn't know you was asking me, but yes.
Okay, so do you expect anybody, to not have commentary on the live that you and Unknown were having? I even went in that box. I even had commentary, and I wasn't even around for the damn live other than blocking Megan and unblocking her. But I went up in the box to again explain why Megan was even in my live on a troll page, because she's blocked.
Okay, and I understood that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so you to say that you were just dragged into it? No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Who was dragged into? Because I spoke on how I felt and I said my feelings were invalidated. Yes, I did. I did say that. But we weren't talking shit about each other.
How did it change from Sunday to Monday? See, that's the question I gotta ask Unknown. How did it change from?
Well, that you gotta ask Unknown, because I felt the same way when I talked to her on Sunday and I addressed it after the live. I addressed it with her and I went on about my business. Again, what's that girl's name? Smash was having a live. When I walked in there, Unknown immediately said, "Bree, they talking shit on us." And I'm like, who? Because from what I heard, y'all was Florida Man had just did some shit to y'all.
Comment yesterday.
Oh shit.
Remember they were playing an old live where she said "suck a D." They weren't even saying that. They were playing an old live.
Yeah, but yeah, and Unknown and Retina had that conversation about that already. You know what I'm saying? They realized that was a misunderstanding, that part. But what you call it? You said that you were dragged in. You just said that you were dragged into the shit, and I'm saying you know what I'm saying? In the order that I was told to rewatch those lives was literally Retina's, Unknown's, yours. And then Smash or whatever. So the Smashly was literally when they did say anything about you guys was, you know, a response to what was said or whatever in the live in unknown live.
It wasn't a
I'm asking what
response because
changed.
all I
I'm
said
asking
was
what changed because on Sunday,
nothing
unknown was saying,
changed.
and that's what I'm saying. Because on Sunday, unknown was saying, "Bro, I was the one in the box with like, what are you talking about? Because I was the one conversating. So I feel y'all are talking
Right.
about who
So
said
we
it
had
first."
the conversation
To
in
all
that
of a
live.
sudden Monday, Ratina and Holly and Smash and we're all racist. Like, how did that happen? Also,
I didn't
Smash
say they didn't, and that didn't even happen that live.
yes, it did. It happened
Oh,
Monday
after,
live.
yes, after. Okay, first of all, that happened after shit was already talked. I literally, when I woke up, we were talking about. I just got in the box and I said, "What the fuck's going on?" Because that's the day you got doxxed and Ratina got doxxed or whatever. They Florida man did his shit with y'all. So I got in the box and she was like, "Yeah, they over there talking shit about us." Listen, da, 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 da. I started listening. I don't know if they were already arguing beforehand, and then since I was in the box, I just got whatever was coming or what. But I didn't say anything negative about Ratina. I believe in unknowns. I even said I don't got no beef with Ratina. I just ain't gonna be in the lives. If what's her name can come over, I'm not gonna be in the lives. You also said you're not Ratina, you're HOLLymae. So why take out what Queen or Unknown said? Huh?
She said, "You're listen. I'm not taking out on Bree what Queen of Blessings or Unknown said at all. That's not Snack Wrap. I'm gonna need you to, if you're gonna be in here, you know what I'm saying. Pay attention. Just pay attention, just a
I
little
get,
bit. Also,
okay, Christy
answer
J, I'm
my
trying to make
question.
sure.
Wait a minute. I answered your question, so you go ahead and answer mine. The fuck was that comment about yesterday with Malibu being in the box?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not taking shit out on Bree other than what Bree said or how Bree said something or how, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm addressing Bree about is about Bree. The fuck?
I already had apologized to everybody about Florida man, but Shannon don't be in my box, kiki, and y'all know that. Show me a clip where Shannon has been in my box, chilling.
Yeah, you unblocked her because you felt bad one day and let her come in.
I can't hear you.
I unblocked who?
Shannon.
You
For
reached out
what?
to her.
I don't know. You felt bad for her one day and had her come in.
I felt bad. I've never invited Shannon to my lives. I know I didn't because she talked about my kids, Gloria. So I know I didn't.
The night that Shannon went over there, Gloria, is when the night that you reached out to her.
Yet you reached out to her and Whitty had to come over there.
This
I
was
mean, and then Shannon had to come over there because of the Whitty shit. That's why she came. And she had to come in a troll account on that.
Wait a
this was
minute, what,
way
Gloria?
before that. This was way before that because I messaged her and I said she's unblocking you so you can come over.
Because Shannon was talking shit and I wanted to hear what she had to say. Because I've never felt bad for Shannon for what? The same person that steals from people? No, never.
No, this is way before the witty thing.
I don't remember that. Because Shannon had to come in on a troll account. Then I had got into it with Shannon in fucking 13s because she was trying to make Megan seem like some big bad whoop and her like, oh my gosh, I'm so innocent. Nah.
We were talking and she started to cry and you were like, oh, I don't want her to cry.
I don't know, Gloria, but I have to look into that because I don't remember doing that shit.
It
Because I
was a
don't like
long
Shannon.
time ago. Well, yeah.
And it's probably before I knew about anything racist too.
You have a good heart and you felt bad
But it
for
was
her.
before I knew anything she said racist. I don't know what Shannon. I knew Shannon was messy. I didn't know Shannon was out here saying the N words. I called Shannon out the other day when I got the screenshots of her saying the N word. Somehow Unknown called her out because I gave him to Unknown. So I don't know about this long time ago, but I don't sit and kiki with Shannon. I don't. I know I don't.
It's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning and you never even heard that Shannon's been racist before?
No. No, I didn't hear she said the N word. I never knew she said the N word. Now, did I know she was friends with Bougie and all the rest of them? Yes. But before I got those text messages of her saying the N word, no. So, no. Then that's the thing. A lot of y'all feel like I know half the time when people come to me and say stuff to me, I don't know a lot of the shit that y'all done went on this app. I don't know a lot of fucking history from this app. Have I felt like that? Yes. Did I feel like she probably could be racist? Yes. But did I have proof that that lady was racist? Hell nah. I ain't have no proof that she was racist until those clips. I mean, until that text. But Shannon was never allowed to be around me. So, nah, Kenzie. But if you feel that way, you can
Allowed
feel
to
that
be
way.
around you, what, after Queenie booted her or after her and
Weren't you
Queenie,
friends with Queenie when Shannon said to hang a
like
tree,
when all that situation folded up,
hang a
or you
tree
were
thing
not
about
around
her?
her before or after the whole Queenie situation?
When she told her, me and Queenie wasn't tight when that happened.
So you had no idea why Queenie had an issue with her back then?
No.
Even
During
though
the
you guys spent
whole,
hours on the phone?
me and Queenie was not friends then. When y'all were going and Queenie and
When
y'all was all beefed out about the watermelon and the fried chicken and all that shit, I was not around like that. I was not, I don't know who said what.
So from April 2025 until now, you had no idea why Queenie had an issue with Shannon?
I didn't say till now. I said when I got those
I'm
text messages,
asking you
yes.
from
Yes.
back
Not till
then.
now. About 2 months ago, yes.
2 months. Damn.
2 months ago, yes. That's when I got the text messages. But I knew
Wait, you
Shannon
got
was
text
messy as fuck.
messages about 2 months ago? You got text messages about Shannon 2 months ago?
Yes, those
And you
that
were
the
calling
N
her?
word. Yes,
And okay.
those messages I got 2 months ago. About 2 months ago.
And yet you still let her sit in your platform saying
When did I let her? In the last 2 months. When did she sit in my platform?
it was lip glossy and all of them, and you were
Because
okay
who?
with
Because
using
because
Shannon as a bait to get to Dana?
because for one, when the Gloria shit, I mean when the Witty shit happened, I let her in the box because they said she was calling the police, and we told her, Shannon, don't call the police to make that man or whatever. Shannon immediately got dropped, and because I cussed her out after we said what we needed to say to her. Shannon got dropped. Did she not?
So again, she wasn't used as bait to get to Dana, so you could
Yeah, she was.
call
Yeah, in your
Dana
life,
out
yes, she
on the
was.
racist.
Yes, she was. In your life, she was.
Okay.
She was. Well, I'm supposed to deny that? Yes, she was. But Shannon was already blocked on everything, and we'd already said what we needed to say to Shannon. Shannon, we knew shit. We don't fuck with Shannon or anything.
To me, I just for me, it's just a hard concept to try to comprehend. On what makes them different. They're all the fucking same. They all are.
But did they? But okay, and again, you still haven't answered. Did they come into my live and laugh and giggle and all that other stuff? No, Shannon came into my
Girl,
live.
Lip
We
Gloss
said what
was
we
in
needed to
there
say.
chilling, thinking she was sipping or
No,
pouring
she never
all the
thought that.
tea. Yes, she did.
No,
Girl, go
Holly,
watch these lives, Bree. Go
there
watch
is
these
no way
lives.
Lip Glossy came into my live and thought she was comfortable and she was on a sneaky.
Girl,
Even
she
when I
went in there and thought
messaged,
that she was giving y'all the tea. And when I even said you should have dropped that bitch and started bringing up the comment cousins so they could clarify their comments so they didn't catch a stray, okay? You said you left her up there because you knew she was lying. You just wanted her to talk because you knew she was lying. But
right?
yes, you correct. Yes, you definitely let her sit in your box comfortable and act like she was spilling tea while motherfuckers were.
No, she was never spilling tea. She was
Oh, okay,
she.
okay, Bree. Okay.
Shouldn't
I mean,
everybody be shutting them or just the black women? Michael, I don't know. I don't know because again,
shunning them shit. Them bitches don't come around here. And anytime they fucking get found out on a fucking sneaky, I'm calling all of them out every single
they get
time.
blocked. Yeah, they get blocked. So that's why I'm confused as to why you keep bringing them up to as an
Because
example
because
when I don't kick it with them. I'm not wishing. Did I call Shannon and wish her, or did I have Shannon come into my
Michael.
box and wish her a happy birthday? No, I did not.
Michael, of all the people to have a conversation with tonight, I'm gonna call you out on that. Shouldn't everyone be shunning them? You tell me where, Michael. You know what my side is and who my people are. You show me where those folks are accepted and praised and platformed, right? Opposed to the other side. Do that. Do that, Michael.
Well, again, I don't fuck with them. I'm not in spaces and places with them. None of that. They
I don't
get
either.
blocked and called out. As far as lip gloss, the reason I keep bringing her up is because yes, she was for sure in your fucking box. She for sure thought she was spilling tea about Witty and all. She didn't know and they didn't know and it wasn't this and it wasn't that. Yes, yes. I even stopped talking and after I said bring the comment cousins up and drop her ass, they shouldn't like. There's no reason for them to even be in here because we don't fuck with Witty. And it was like, no, go ahead with lip gloss. My bad. Let lip gloss continue or finish what she was saying.
Because at the end of the day, y'all were turning it into something that it should have never been. At the end of the day, they were about to call the police on a fucking black man. And they're talking about they didn't even know that the severity of it. And we telling them like, no, that was fucked up. Y'all should have left that shit alone.
Should have.
Who's
But
y'all? When you were in this conversation, who's y'all calling the police on black man? Who's y'all?
Did I say y'all?
Yeah, you did.
yeah, you're talking about Witty and Shannon and all of them.
No, don't
We
name
were
names.
talking
Let
because
her name names.
they were calling the police on a black
Who?
man.
Who is
Shannon,
they?
Witty, all them. Lip glossy.
So Shannon, Witty, and Lip Glossy all called the police that night because of a black man?
That's what was said, yes.
Okay.
That they were calling him because they felt like she was being attacked or whatever the fucking case may be. But we told him y'all was she was not in danger. Nothing was wrong. She was up, she's drunk. And y'all know this. Y'all know Witty. Y'all watch Witty all the damn time. That's when Gloria came over. I
Jess
don't think it
came
had anything
over.
to do with I
Jess
don't
came
think
over
it.
and Jess was telling our people who were in our live who don't fuck with Witty like that. But again, people were coming into the live, making it seem some type of way. Yes, there was racism, but there was also a lot of stereotyping going on. And what was happening in the midst of it was the comment cousins who support us are over here with us. And you know what I'm saying? They were making comments in the live, like Dream 444, a perfect example. She made a comment in the chat and motherfuckers ran with it like she was being racist. So she finally came in the box and finally was allowed to say what she wrote in the chat. And then people saw and realized that's what was being spun wasn't true. What she said was it could end bad, meaning you call a cop on a black man in a white woman's home, things could go very, very, very wrong, is what she was saying in the fucking chat. But it was being spun like she was being racist. So again, in that moment, I was not minimizing the stereotyping and racism going on. I was, however, more focused on the comment cousins. And that's my bad. And I even said that in the Snapchat group. I said it when we all were live again. That's my bad.
Been
But
told you in the
again,
Snapchat group that yes, I understood what you were doing, but at that time, we're over here telling them like, no, we're telling them because maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't because even with Gloria, when she came over there and said she saw a big person, a big man standing over Whitty, she got scared, and we had to educate her on. Nah, that's kind of like
free. Y'all were
not cool.
listen, because I'm gonna tell you, and I even said it again in that Snapchat group.
Oops.
Allowing Witty's people, whoever it was, whether it be Shannon, Lip Gloss, whatever, to take a space in a place where they don't come around, they talk shit about, and all the things, while comment cousins were literally being came at because they were saying stuff that was being taken in a wrong way or being twisted to make look like something. Like, again, that was not me minimizing the situation of what was happening. That was me just saying that fuck the people that ain't over here supporting us, loving us, and getting to know us and kicking it with us. The ones that do are more important. Let them say what they need to say. So if they do need to be educated, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? Instead, people were came at, talked to, or talked at instead of talked to. You know what I'm saying? I said that in the group chat and on live. Like, I kept trying to say that. The one thing that makes me very uncomfortable with that whole fucking situation is how it's portrayed like I'm minimizing the stereotyping and racism that was going on from multiple people.
Holly, you
I'm not
know
doing
just
that.
as well as I know, it doesn't matter how bad we scream, stand up for, stick next to, whatever fucking stereotype there is. If they want a fucking narrative put out on the internet, they're going to put it there. You know that.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the way that things are said. I'm not policing shit, but I speak out of turn a lot of times. I say they whatever sometimes, but immediately I correct myself and I put names, or I correct myself and say, "Nah, don't run with that shit. This is what I'm talking about." You know what I'm saying? So that way, no doors or windows are left open, cracked open, none of that shit for anybody to run with it. And
Hey,
if somebody
hold
does
on.
run with the shit, I fucking
Bedazzled,
clear it up.
bedazzled. Do you want to just hold on hope until 2026 when Bree stands up and says, you know what, actually what I said didn't happen and what I stood for didn't happen and what I allowed to be said in my box and next to me
No,
didn't happen?
you need to stand
Or
on the
are
fact
you
that
just
you
going to
didn't support your
pretend
fucking
that like
friend. But
everybody
then
else
you
is
want to
at
go live and
fault, the
talk your shit to
unknown, and Bree?
everybody
Because
and do all
Bree
that
and
shit. You
Unknown
still
could
haven't held you
never,
still haven't held
they
yourself
could
accountable for the fuck
never,
ass shit that you done
ever put
said.
out a
You
false
will never
allegation
hold accountability for what the
against
fuck you done
somebody
did.
ever,
So I don't
right?
get what the fuck what you trying to point
Never.
or prove, but bitch, you don't even hold yourself accountable. You
I
have
do,
not even
bitch.
acknowledged the
Prove
fact
a
of what you
point where
said.
I
You
fucking
have not
haven't,
even
Bree.
taken accountability for the fact
Bree,
that you said a
Bree,
racist could
point out
change.
a fact where
Like
I've
that's
never taken
fucking weird.
accountability.
The whole situation is because
Take
of
it.
you.
Throw it
Like
out
the
there.
whole
When
situation
haven't
is
I
because
taken
of
accountability,
you.
Bree?
It's because of
Wait a
you,
minute.
sweetheart.
When,
It's
Bree?
because of
When,
you.
Bree? When
It's
has
because of
Regina never
you.
taken
It's because of
accountability?
you, sweetheart. It's because of you. I own up to everything. I just fucking apologized to you a couple fucking weeks ago, even though
And
you went
then
live
you
and tried
threw
to drag
shade
my
right
fucking
after
name. You
that.
would have got your apology sooner, but you thought you was gonna go on the app and talk shit about me. And then you thought you were
And I'm gonna
everything
keep
was gonna
going
be
on the
cool.
app
You
talking
went on the
shit
app
about
talking
you.
shit. You held a live to try to talk shit about me and drag me.
I'm
Then you
gonna
turned around and when
continue
Holly
to talk
held the
shit a
live
lot
and
about
was like,
you.
oh yeah, we're
I
not
wish I
bashing
could
Bree. You
provide for my
decided you
babies
wanted
with
to.
5
Get the
fucking
fuck
baby
out of
daddies.
here.
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. First,
Who
my
got 5
last,
baby daddies?
hold
Wait a
on,
minute.
You
hold
bitch.
on.
No, bitch, I
5,
don't have
4,
5 baby
half a
daddies.
dozen,
Bitch,
whatever
don't
you
speak on my
got. I
motherfucking
bet
kids,
you
Wait a
bitch. At
minute,
least
can
I see my
provide.
motherfucking kids, bitch.
wait a
I
minute,
see my fucking kids. Where's yours? Bitch, don't ever
Mine
speak on
in
my
bed,
motherfucking kids, you
bitch.
fucking thief. You fucking stealing ass,
Oh,
bum ass bitch.
let
Don't
it
ever
out,
speak
let
about
it
my
out, let it
motherfucking
out,
kids,
Bree.
you
Do your big
raggedy
one.
asshole.
Do your
You
big
raggedy
one.
bitch. You always want to talk
Do
about
your
motherfucking
big
kids ain't supposed
one,
to be
babe.
kids ain't supposed to be brought up, but bitch, you want to
They
speak on my
definitely don't need
motherfucking
to
Never,
be brought
unless it's
up.
my
Kids
kid,
definitely don't
right?
not. Wait a minute. Kids
You didn't give
definitely
a fuck
don't need
about
to be
my
brought
kid.
up.
I hope Florida man keep fucking dragging your raggedy ass, bitch.
I hope yours
You
get
raggedy bitch.
home, bitch.
Bitch, you're a rag. Yeah, okay.
Keep talking.
Okay, bitch. Okay, keep going. It always comes out, Michael. It always comes out, bitch, because I didn't speak on your kids at all.
You actually have 2 weeks ago.
No, I never
Why
spoke.
didn't you go replay your? When I
I
said
never
maybe
spoke on your
you should go
kids. It
re-listen to
wasn't
your
me,
shit, you should
bitch.
have went and
Bitch,
re-listened to
bye,
it.
bye, bye, because I keep getting muted too. No,
Bye.
you wrong as fuck, you raggedy ass bitch. We out on the streets, bitch. You'll
Bye.
never do this, bitch. You whack ass hoe.
Bye.
Keep trying to get in with the black
Hold
people.
on, wait a minute.
What black folk?
Wait a minute. Hold on,
Who's the black folk I keep trying to get in on?
hold on.
Don't
First
speak
and
on my
foremost,
motherfucking kids, bitch.
wait a minute. First and foremost, let's not do that in the comments. As you just heard Bertina say 2 weeks ago, comments and things were said about her child. So if we're going to hold that energy, we're going to hold it for the both of them. For
It
one.
was for me.
For
It
two,
never was for me.
wait a
Motherfuckers
minute,
was talking
Bree.
shit about my motherfucking kids
For
and
two,
fucking
Bree,
smash.
wait a minute. For two, You just claimed that Retina was the one that said that about Megan redeeming herself or whatever, when Retina made a video proving she wasn't the one that said that. You get what I'm saying? So
no, yes, Snap said the
wait a minute,
redeeming,
Bree.
but
Wait a
she,
minute, Bree.
come on
Wait a minute.
now.
Wait a
See,
minute.
you're not
Wait a
on
minute.
there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Also, no YT person is trying to educate no black woman on racism or nothing like that whatsoever at all. I'm speaking on the principle. I don't know why motherfuckers are so infatuated with the color of people's skin, but real shit, I'm talking on principle about this shit. There's a lot of people that motherfucking go live and never turn a camera on, always have a green screen. You cannot tell me the race is somebody by their motherfucking voice, the way they talk, or nothing like that. And if you do, bitch, that's called stereotyping. That says more about you than it does anybody else. I'm not telling nobody about how they need to go around and educate anybody on racism. I don't know the proper terminology, so I sit that shit out. But I do speak on the fact that I'm not sitting around no motherfucking hood wearing ass sneaky conniving bitches. Also, let's make it very fucking clear that above all the racism and all that these bitches, Megan, Shannon, Lip Gloss, Bougie, OG, all them have shown, they also went around this fucking platform and plastered a child's fucking situation because they didn't like the father. So again, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all too with the kid shit. Y'all need to stop. The both of you.
Who brought up whose kids first? HOLLymae, if you gonna do this, play fucking fair. That's the
I am. Retina
she don't
says
get
you
called
spoke
the
on
fuck out.
hers 2 weeks ago.
When?
Tonight,
How's it coming up
Retina
today?
spoke
I just
on
talked to
yours
that bitch the
first.
other day. She didn't say
Wait
shit
a
about
minute.
it, but
And
now she
then
wanna say I said it. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking whack ass bitch. On my mama, I got you though, Retina. On my kids, bitch. I got your raggedy ass. Put that on your soul, bitch. Bitch.
Tonight,
Woo.
Retina spoke on the number of baby daddies you have. Yes, she spoke on the
What?
amount of baby daddies you
For
have
what?
tonight.
Let's
what?
recall 2 weeks
What
ago
I say?
when
What I
Bree
say
and
about your kids?
Unknown were both speaking on my one
I
child.
never spoke on your kids. When Unknown went off on you, I didn't say a fuck
Oh,
ass
you said
thing.
silently next to her, Bree?
But did I talk
You
about
said
your fucking kids,
silently
Retina?
next to her?
Did I talk about your fucking kids, Retina?
Did you just sit
take
silently
off where the
next
fuck
to
you mad
her
at.
as she did?
Man, take off where the fuck you mad at, and that's where Unknown. But when you got in the box
I
with
ain't
Unknown, you
even
didn't
mad at
address her.
Unknown.
You didn't address Unknown when you was just in the box with
I
her the
haven't
other
had
day.
the conversation
You
with
didn't
Unknown yet,
address
but you're
Unknown.
here
You
and
didn't
you
address
sat there
Unknown, bitch.
right
I
along
didn't
next
speak
to
on your
her when
motherfucking
she
kids.
spoke on
So
my
she
child.
just told y'all Unknown spoke on her kids. And I didn't say shit. I never spoke
Are
on
you
her
throwing
fucking
Unknown
kids.
under the
You
bus
fucking
again?
whack. You the one fucking said it, bitch. Now I'm throwing her under the bus. Bitch, you just said it. I just repeated what the fuck you just said. But it's up. It's up.
It is rich, right? That you
The fact
two
that you
can
don't
go
hold this
around and
bitch
talk about
you don't
everybody
hold this bitch
else's
accountable for
in a
anything she do.
situation
That's
you don't
sad.
know a fuck thing
That's
about,
sad.
but we
That's
can't speak the
sad.
truth.
Bitch, you raggedy as fuck. On my mama, you raggedy as fuck.
Well, your mama must be as raggedy as mine.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say I said on my mama, you raggedy as fuck. Bitch, I didn't speak on your mama. See, that's the problem. You hear what the fuck you want to hear
Hey
instead of what the fuck I said.
Cassie,
You
guess
raggedy
what?
ass bitch.
When you sit silently next to it, tapping the live, you concur.
Shut the fuck up.
You
That's just
agree.
like you sitting with Megan, bitch. You might be racist. There.
I don't
Since you
sit
want to
with
go with
Megan
that
as
fucking
most as
narrative, bitch.
Unknown
You
sits
might
with
be.
Megan, you
might
dumbass
be,
bitch.
You might be, bitch. You
As
might
long
be,
as
bitch.
Unknown
But
sits
don't
with
speak on my
Megan, that's
motherfucking
how I
kids, bitch,
sit
until
with
you got yours,
Megan.
custody of yours.
Take it up with her. I have custody, you dumb bitch.
You never have.
I haven't.
Okay, bitch.
Again, if you
Okay.
think
You
me,
raggedy ass bitch.
if you
You a
think me
raggedy
sitting
bitch.
with Megan
You
is
a
the
raggedy bitch.
same as
But
Unknown
bitch, you
sit
just
with Megan,
said
that's
you
fine.
just said I was guilty because Unknown said something about your.
Sure the fuck did. You sat right along with her while she was bloop, 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 bloop about my child, even though you both know the fucking
So
truth.
you're guilty when you sit with Megan.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Okay. Well, she don't know about my baby daddies either, simple. So shut the fuck up. You too. But you got it though. Retina, you got that shit. But you just saw what she did, HOLLymae. So there you go. Y'all have a good
Did HOLLymae just see what I did? What, call you out for what you sat
You
next
didn't
to
call
last
shit
week?
out. You didn't call shit out, bitch. You tried to speak on my
All I
kids.
did is say baby
Bitch,
daddies.
you a raggedy hoe. Don't speak on
Mm-hmm.
shit
And
about me,
am.
bitch. Don't speak up on shit about me at all.
And am.
Raggedy ass bitch.
And am.
Yeah, as long as you know.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather be a trifling asshole.
What?
I said I would be a raggedy ass bitch than a trifling asshole.
Bitch, I ain't never been a trifling hoe. But you
How
got
many
that.
baby daddies you got?
Bitch, it don't matter, bitch. I was in
Yeah,
fucking
trifling
relationships with every
asshole
single one of
becoming
them,
a
bitch. It don't
raggedy
matter
ass
where I caught
bitch.
my
There's a
pussy, bitch.
difference.
You raggedy bitch.
Mm-hmm. And am.
Bitch just over there lonely fucking with all her.
Listen, damn. First and foremost, both of y'all with the kid shit is wild to me. Second off, listen, this is the whole gas station. Okay? The whole gas station. We literally emphasize the whole word. Okay? I don't give a fuck if somebody got 17 baby daddies. I know a bitch that got 8 baby daddies. Speaking on baby daddies and all of that, like, people can twist it however the fuck they want, but you know what? Y'all this shit is crazy. Yeah. Everybody come in here who used to always be in here and come get your girl. Bree, come home. Hurry up, come home. What the fuck did I do to any of you guys? That's what I would like to know. But I mean, right now it's gonna be you didn't stand up for Bree when Rutina brought up her kids. When in reality, Rutina brought up how many baby daddies she got. But I am gonna ask, what is the relevance of that?
Absolutely not a fuck thing, except for what those two were talking about the other day.
Yeah, I didn't hear that live. Again, my whole issue is the way
Alongside unknown, and she says, I don't want to hear a fuck thing about somebody that doesn't have a fuck thing to do with their children. You remember that?
that's what it is, Alex. It literally just turns into now there's a victim in this fallout when no, there is not.
I don't need to be a victim. I just call it out. Don't sit there compliance when she literally has seen.
I know. But that's what I was saying earlier. That's my issue. When motherfuckers know the truth and they just don't correct it. That's what gets to me the most. If you know the situation, you know the truth of a situation and or behind a situation or whatever, you call it out. No questions. Like, you don't gotta be asked to defend nobody. A motherfucker can go every single live and say, don't defend me. Don't defend a person. That's fine. But the situation, the principle behind the shit, especially if you know the truth to the shit.
There's not going to be any peace. There's just not.
It's okay. Children are only off limits if you're a Florida man, people that sit with him are apparently black. Those are the only kids that are off the limit.
I mean, unless people want to spin a narrative that you're this racist person, because oh my God, did you really say that it's different for a black child versus a white child for their parents to be doxxed? Because I said that was fucked up and you don't understand. It's different when FWA's kids and stuff were plastered on this fucking app versus a white person on this app's being doxxed. There's very much so a difference, and that got twisted and turned as in I was saying some horrible shit when in reality all I'm doing is speaking in the world we live in. When all this shit first started and you guys started going live, you were in with Smash and Unknown and Bree were live and all of and Jess and all of them. Like, it should have been cleared up right there ASAP when it was a they conversation. Should have turned into, well, HOLLymae wasn't even there. Period. Point blank.
It's okay, because I'll be the racist piece of shit that brought Bree's children into this, right? 3 weeks later, it's my fault for saying how she can provide fucking Christmas with 3 fucking baby daddies or 5, whatever the fuck I said. But nobody had a fuck thing to do or stand up for me when her and Unknown were speaking on my child.
I'm sorry. We shouldn't have tried to. We shouldn't have tried to make peace. I'm sorry.
Make peace. That's not even what I was doing. I'm not. Listen, there's for me in my eyes, there's no war, so there's no peace to be made. It is what it is. I am just speaking. I was just speaking on the shit that I'm literally either seeing, being told, or screenshotted. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? And Ratina, I'm sorry to say this, but you already know that narrative has already been spun, turned, twisted, and flipped in 17 different ways, okay?
Oh, I know that. I just never knew it was going to be spun by those two.
So also too, I'm just trying to think about in the real world, right? Okay, so again, I used to always, talk about people on the app that would be live battling with and saying out loud that they were battling to fucking pay their child support or pay, whatever. But child support used to be a big one. Child support used to be a big one, right? And yes, I've also spoke about my husband having child support, so that was not new news coming out. But here's the difference. I'm not on an app begging for child support money or nothing like that, right? There are people who do come on here and straight out say, "Hey, my child support payments due. I need y'all to run it up," right? I bring that up because when people would be like, "You're speaking on my kids," because somebody's jab would be like, "Bitch, you need to pay your child support." They would be like, "You're speaking on my kids." No, honey, what they're speaking on is the priorities, right? If you prioritized your child support stuff, you wouldn't be on an app asking strangers to pay that for you because you would prioritize that. So that's not speaking on your children, that's speaking on your priorities. Now, Ratina, I don't know what the fuck you brought her baby daddies up for, but you bringing up her grown ass baby daddies who help make those beautiful blessings, was not speaking on her children. It was speaking on her baby daddy choice. What the relevance was, I don't know. You said it had something to do with the live 2 weeks ago, so you know what the reason was. But you guys are already running the narrative that Ratina spoke on Bree's kids, and Bree, you definitely flipped it to that immediately. She was speaking on your how many baby daddies you got. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you're going to say because she's talking about the amount of kids or whatever, I understand that. But again, unless I missed it, I did not hear no digs at her kids, no, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing towards the kids.
Just don't even try and defend me, because
I'm not defending. This is my thing. I'm not defending shit. I'm
not going to
defending the
change
situation.
anything. It's whatever people are going to run with, they're going to run with. Just
Right.
don't even try and defend me.
Girl, I'm talking about the fucking situation in a whole, the principle behind it.
It's exhausting. Ratina can't even breathe without everybody coming after her. So
Hell, there's many of them. There's many of them that can't breathe without somebody twisting shit. There's many of us on this app that cannot fucking breathe or even hit the live button without, you know what I'm saying? Many.
Marsha, before you come over here, maybe, just maybe, you should actually watch the lives that took place, right, against me. There was about 2, maybe 3. You should watch those in the entirety before you fucking come over here. How about that?
Yeah, I just suggest that everybody, whether you're listening from the windows to go and write in your chat or you're streaming or whatever, go rewatch those lives. They are literally on YouTube. Go rewatch them. Go rewatch them. You know what I'm saying? Go rewatch them. Because even the statement about, well, I didn't say it. Unknown said it. She took accountability about it. She admitted it. Bro, go watch the lives. Just go watch the lives. Go watch the lives. I'm gonna end because I'm not about to have everybody being blocked and muted and shit like that. Especially when just go watch the lives. Go watch the lives. This one will be posted too. I don't know who's gonna be doing it, who's gonna be posting it, but it'll be on YouTube. I guarantee you that. That shit right there, yeah, that's definitely gonna be on YouTube. So go rewatch that and make sure at the port you check the transcripts. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can see a child in themselves were not spoke on. A baby daddy choice was. Again, I don't know what the relevance was about that, but yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down. Yeah. What does it mean only if your black kids are off limits? Huh? What I said was when FWA's children were plastered on the fucking internet, that is very dangerous. That is very much so more dangerous than a white woman being fucking doxxed to have children. Why? Because if a white child goes to a police officer in today's day and age and need help or something like that, they're going to make it home to tell their mom what just happened. If a black man goes to a police because they're in harm, trouble, a stalker from the interwebs or whatever, there's a 50 chance that they won't make it home to tell their mom. You know what I'm saying? If anybody wants to claim that I'm wrong or whatever, the way that Mallory did, all that, I don't give a fuck. If you don't believe me, honey, turn your news on. Turn the fucking news on. Okay? And watch the whole motherfucking news segment, because I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna start out one way, and by the end of it, all of a sudden, a black man's charges will be plastered all over the goddamn TV to show you what a piece of shit he was. But a white man, all his accomplishments will be motherfucking posted on the fucking TV. Yeah.
Exactly.
So again, I stand by what the fuck I said. But twist it however you guys want to. I'm getting off. Good night. Goodbye. Take a deep breath. Rewatch these lives if you're confused. If you guys have a strong opinion and you feel that way, stand on that. Stand on that. But just make sure that a fucking rewatch can't be clipped or recorded to prove that whatever I'm standing on it is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you're standing on something just because you like your creator, then make sure that you're standing on it for that reason. Which is why I tell everybody, if you don't like somebody, make sure it's for your own fucking reason. So that way, when you get questioned, asked, or confronted about why you got an issue, you can stand on it with motherfucking confidence.
You know nobody's gonna go rewatch shit. They run with whatever feels fancy to them.
And anybody that might have a job where you might have to make those kind of calls, you have to call the police if you hear something strange on a call. Think about why maybe that I felt a call might have needed to be made. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I felt like I needed to help Liddy. Maybe that's why. Maybe I wasn't thinking about what color anybody was. Maybe I was in job mode. Okay. Maybe that's all it was. Okay. Gosh.
I understand you, Gloria.
Girl, I don't know. I still think that whole fucking witty shit was
Set up?
set up for one. For two, I think that it's a repeated fucking behavior from that lady. I don't know.
I see it now. I see it now that I know more about Lydia and I know that was her friend and everything. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a big old idiot. And I see what everybody else sees and I see why they look at me like I'm terrible.
Woody does that every so often.
But at the time, and when I was reading in the chat, I was reading someone that I trust a lot saying, make the call, make the call. And I don't know. and I don't even know how to bring it up at work. Like, are these calls necessary? Do we need to temper these calls? We make it work? Like, oh my gosh, are we doing more harm than good?
Because, Gloria, the one time you don't make a call, something bad will happen. Even worse will happen.
Right.
And so you get stuck in this like cycle of just calling.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter, right? Because at some point, when you don't make the call, that'll be the call you should have made.
Right.
And then you have to live with that.
Right. How do you live with that? Then what do you do? Like, this is a horrible situation.
And you just hope she gets better.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Sorry.
No, you're good.